All right. Speak into it one last time, just so I can hear it on the headphones.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Hey.
Hey. Oh. Where my dogs? Where my dogs? Where my dogs?
I just watched a video of DMX doing the
Christmas jingle.
Yeah. Beatboxing to like the Rudolph.
They had like an official version. He recorded like an official.
Oh, word!
But it
kind of looked like it was like not in a studio. It was just like in a hallway. And somebody asked him to do it. And he was like,
"Oh, yeah,
let's do it."
I think that's what started it.
It's so hard.
But that like official version disappeared. I don't know. I can't find it.
Does he have like a whole Christmas mixtape? That would be the hardest shit.
That'd be sick. Yeah,
dude, just all DMX.
Yeah,
DMX Christmas mixtape. That'd be fucking insane.
And it's all like licensed. It's all like it's all good to go.
Maybe with AI, you can make that happen.
You 100% can make it with AI.
I just listened to System of a Down. Yeah, mine's probably gonna pop a couple times. I listened to the System of a Down do "I'm a Barbie Girl" AI.
Sick.
And it's just like, oh man, here it started. It started a while ago, but the AI is here and it's gonna be making fucking shit like that. I listened to one of motherfucking fuck. There's so many of them. There's like an AI SpongeBob one.
Yeah, the AI SpongeBob and Patrick ones are pretty popular right now.
The Glorb, dude.
Yeah,
that shit's so funny.
Yeah, it's gnarly.
It's like they go along with the beef of fucking SpongeBob and Plankton or whatever, and they're just like rapping against each other.
Sick.
But it's like actually good. It's like actually good. I listened to it at work, and I was like, man, it's crazy that I'm not stopping. I'm just like, you're
just so enamored by it.
Dude,
you're like, I gotta watch this.
It's fucking crazy.
No, I feel you. When I see like SpongeBob singing. No, when I see like Cartman singing Whitney Houston and shit, I'm like,
yeah,
maybe AI's cool. Actually,
yeah, it's cool. It's just like it's a little frightening. I don't know. I don't really care.
There's got to be dudes in the gym like working out to those rap battles of like SpongeBob and Plankton.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, definitely. They're getting their fucking trend going. They're shooting trend, hitting SpongeBob freestyles.
Fuck yeah. Ultra Chad, just listen to Glorb. Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness.
Giving off the fucking...
set off the lunk alarm.
The lunk alarm. Stop being a badass.
Bro. They got like fucking... I used to go to the gym with this bodybuilder guy, and he always had like a cup of tuna with him.
At the gym?
At the gym. Like, like just a regular fucking cup.
Like a can?
Like a protein, like, shaker.
Would he open that shit up?
And eat it. Dude, he literally had... Dude, and it was a small gym, you know? Like,
I think that's disrespectful to roll up to the gym.
But this motherfucker looked like Kai Green, so no one really said anything to him.
My dog, I think, is air humping.
He's also fucking farting up a storm.
Hey,
Ned, get over there, boss. This is Ned. This is Kimi'Skickback's mascot.
Hey, I guess we should start it. Hey, I'm Quagman, same man, the one and only Quagman. You know where to find me. Follow me on Instagram, all that dumb shit. This is allnoise, the podcast where I interview people, my friends, and talk to other people. Hardcore, hip hop, whatever, cool shit, artists. And today we got the wonderful hosts and co-host of Kimi'Skickback. We got Kimi.
What up?
We got the homie Max. And they do a comedy podcast, would you say?
Yeah, that's exactly what
it is. I hate explaining what podcast.
You're good.
For myself. It's like, I have to be like, it's like a cooler version of No Jumper or something, like a more underground, like...
We heard that.
Just like underground shit, like real interview shit. You got that too? You can relate? That's fire.
Well, you got to... appreciate you. Thank you so much for having us here.
Of course.
Dude, we were talking about fucking... the interview stuff, and like it's kind of interesting, like the podcast where we're at, because a lot of cats out here do interviews, and that's kind of their niche and stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's a great fucking easy way to build content and to build up your platform,
because you're building off each other.
Exactly.
But both people win.
We don't really have interviews like whatsoever. We have like people on. Actually, we just started having people on. and we don't interview them at all. We've
It's a
gotten
kickback.
Yeah, we
Right.
literally don't. In fact, it's like sometimes it seems like we don't even give a shit about them. And
Yeah,
that's kind of the whole build of it.
I think that's the best part. I think that's solid. That's like shit that I would want to listen to.
Yeah.
Like the interview, it's overplayed. I don't really care about a lot of. I don't really want to know about everybody, but there's like specific people, especially people around me, that it's like, oh, it's cool because then we get to hang out.
Yeah.
It's more of a kickback, and then I get to just like ask you really dumb, stupid questions, like, you know, just
Yeah.
say stupid memes and just like see
You're a
if
good
anything
interviewer,
sticks.
though.
That's what it's all
You're
about.
a good
You fuck
interviewer,
with it?
though.
Appreciate
yeah,
that,
I've
yeah.
watched I've watched like every episode that you have of this podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one that
This-
started with
I think
Walker.
I think this is either episode 6 or 7.
Yeah.
The other podcast I recorded hasn't came out yet, but that will soon. But yeah,
yeah,
about
but you,
5.
yeah, you do well in like interviewing, and that's the thing too. Is like I respect motherfuckers that are out here and they like interview people because it's
Yeah.
hard to do. Like I don't
It
even-
is hard.
Max and I like we don't even think about. That's one positive thing about our podcast is that we don't have to really engage that much with.
That's
with
nice
the,
though
with
because
the person.
it takes pressure off.
yeah.
My favorite types of podcasts are if like when the homies come over after a show and I'm like, yo, we're fucking drunk right now. Do you just want to do like an exclusive? Because like nobody subscribes to the Patreon, but I have a Patreon and
Subscribe.
there's like links. Yeah, subscribe to the Patreon.
Subscribe now.
It helps literally everything on the channel, not just the podcast. But there's like links to a couple exclusive podcasts, and it's like I did one with my homie Shrank, and it's just like we got so drunk and started talking about history and just like the dumbest shit.
But it's also like the coolest shit
Well,
you've done.
it's
right?
literally the
It's like-
best. It's
yeah.
literally it's the best shit. So like those types of that type of entertainment, that type of content, I fuck with that because everything's oversaturated. Everything's the same. It's the same fucking shit. Everybody wants to be funny. Everybody wants to. It's just
Content.
I don't
you
give
know?
a fuck. I just want to
Yeah.
like talk to people.
Yeah.
It's tough to like discern where like the art begins and the content ends, or
Oh,
and
it's the
vice
worst.
versa. You know, so it's like nowadays you
worst.
see a fuck ton of people out there that are just like they're not like really well known for their music, but they're so well known for
The content
their
they
content
make,
that they
Instagram
have.
and
You know, their
TikTok and shit.
Instagram build up and stuff like that, and it's like.
Rough.
Shout out to you guys, like shout out to the people, and this is like much more of a critique of the game and not the player. I think all that shit's corny. Like I
Yeah,
think all that
for
shit is
sure.
fucking corny. I think
Yeah.
what is good will last, and that is just like
Oh, for sure.
that's just the way I
It's
see it.
it's
It's my boomer take of the day.
Nah, they corny too. The people are corny too.
it's a long term game. I feel like that's what people don't understand
Yeah.
when they do art.
True.
The reason why artists go crazy and the reason why whatever the fuck you do is because it's a long term thing and you're not there just to like make a shitty little like I don't want to make TikToks. If I have a piece of thing that I filmed and it works well in like a reel or something, sure I'll make something just to play along, but like I have no desire to make like TikToks or like any crazy reels. It just feels like a grind and it makes me not want to do all the other art shit that I
all the
actually
cool
wanna
shit
do.
that you
All the
actually want to
actual
do.
cool
yeah.
shit.
Shit you actually.
The problem is the marketing.
Yeah.
As an artist, you're a complete like not everybody. Some people are actually smart. Some people have like a good head on their shoulders, but like it's the marketing. If you can't sell yourself, then like how is people gonna see it? And I can't I can sell shit, but I can't. It's hard. I don't want to do that. That's not what I signed up for. But it is,
Yeah.
and that's the shitty
Marketing
thing. So it's
yourself
like-
is always really hard. Like I'll go like Lawrence, one of my best friends.
shout out Lord Lawrence.
I have no problem going hard for that fool. But like not even in like a self-deprecating joke kind of way. Like most of the time I hate myself. So I'm not
Right.
really I'm not my biggest advocate. So it's hard to be like
yeah.
yo, check me out, dude.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm the sickest, and like, yeah, I feel the sickest.
Yeah.
I'm about to eat Ned's ass for real right now, bro.
Cameraman, zoom
Stop
in.
climbing me. But to go back to what Max was saying, this fucking awesome thing that Max was saying. Yeah, dude, like, I don't know. Max and I are pretty similar in the way that, like, we don't really. I won't speak for Max on this, but for me, like, whenever it comes to musical stuff and like the creativeness in that, I always fucking hate the things I'm doing. You
Bro.
know, like constantly, like every song I've
Yeah.
ever made, I think sucks ass,
Yeah.
and like that's like my starting point. you know. And then after that, I have to like do the marketing and all this other dumb shit that keeps people relevant. That's why it's just like it takes away so much. That's why I don't drop at all. But when it comes to like doing this shit right here, bro, this is like kind of our fucking pocket. This is where we like really excel. I think me and Max, I can talk for Max on this one too. Is that I think we're pretty fucking confident in like just being dumb idiots and being funny about it, and like people
because you're like
taking that in well.
Because you're actually like you're marketing yourselves because it is just a kickback. I think the most low impact content is like the best content.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
Because like it just works. It's authentic, and like you could be yourselves, and it builds confidence. I'm the same way. I'm like, damn, I'm still gonna keep going, but that's how I look at it. It's just like, oh well, I'm painting this picture like, oh yeah, I'm just like this dumb fucking like art kid, like, so it allows you to like
be more free and
not give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
I already don't give a fuck to a fault probably, but it's just like in this setting, I don't know. It just works and it feels good, and the content that does inevitably come out of it, I think is all right, is watchable. I would watch it.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool. If I would watch that shit, then like I'm sure other people watch it. So
yeah,
like
I think it all comes down to pleasing yourself, right?
Right.
And being okay with your product.
Man. Subscribe to my Patreon, please.
Yeah.
But
fuck you.
Fuck the viewer, like the customer. Sure, like if you want to sell shit, the customer is always right. But also fuck the customer. Fuck the like just making shit. Like there's a difference between producing a product and creating art.
Yeah, I mean,
but there's a fine line. There's not a difference. It's a fine line.
True.
And you can get yourself trapped in this thing where you're just like, fuck, I'm trying to make these T-shirts and sell them, and they're not selling, and then you fucking hate yourself even more on top of you hating yourself. And it's just like, it's just a bad thing. But if you just like make the thing and try to sell it a little bit and just like give it to your friends or da-da-da, it's always so much smoother and so much better. Better for your subconscious, better for fucking just your creative juices in general. I don't know.
No, you're exactly right. That's why people experience burnout really easily.
And
it's because people. Yeah. I mean, we've been on that tip many times, and like people experience burnout because they hold too many expectations over themselves, you know. Sure. And it's like, why'd you even start doing this at all? Because it was fun, you know. Right. Like that's the
chicks
and fucking hot babes, you know.
Babes
I literally the only reason I even started making music is because some chick was like, "You're a good singer," and I was like, fucking right, I am, dude.
I know.
Did you make a song prior to that, or did you make a song after that?
I never like so
choir
this
boy.
is just like me being in choir. Yeah, like I fucking joined choir when I was like in 7th grade, and it was only because I didn't even know about singing. I just sang randomly, and some chick in my class was like, "Hey, you're a pretty good singer," and that's when I joined choir, and that literally changed my entire life.
Oh, fire!
Yeah,
man, it's those little things that you sometimes think is so dumb. Because I was also in choir. That shit was fucking fried. But it's these little things where you're like, later on, you're like, oh shit, maybe that
impacted my life.
Was like an
in
actually
a way.
Good thing.
Yeah, kind of funny.
And in the moment, I'm just like, yo, fuck this. You know, I don't know.
They can be pretty shallow, like those like course altering situations, like in your life. Like one little tiny thing led me to.
It's like the butterfly effect,
totally.
Which I just recently like actually figured out and like understood. It's like one little thing that you do at this point in time will affect something significant down the line, and that's honestly terrifying.
Truly.
But now I'm thinking about it, it's kind of like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, like your fucking mother could have like slipped on a rock or something, and
that's why.
And then you would have never been born. She didn't go to the hospital or anything. Nothing really nothing really happened after she slipped on that rock. But just that one moment in time, now like, you don't exist.
They're like, oh, maybe I don't know. We shouldn't have kids, or like something like that.
Yeah, your mom's like not horny anymore. She's like trying. She was about to go visit your dad, and then she slipped on that rock, and then she was like, actually, I don't want to fuck this dude anymore. And then you're not born anymore. Like that's crazy to think about.
Suck.
That would be a bummer,
right? That would be a bummer. I think that would suck. I think living's pretty cool.
He was doing it for a second.
Neddy.
Living is sick.
Living's tired.
Living's pretty sick because then you can hang out with Ned.
Yeah.
We can kick it with Neddy.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm a cat guy. I fuck with cats heavy.
Love cats.
I love a good
problems.
cat.
Yeah.
I have no problems with cats.
I have no problems with cats. I used to be like an anti-cat guy until I became like more of a recluse.
A super chill guy.
Yeah, until because I used to be like way more annoying than I am now.
I feel that. Me
you
too.
know? Yeah.
Me too.
So like even
Yeah.
now, sometimes it's a little like I can understand why people might think I'm a little too much outside of my friend circle.
Oh, for sure.
Because I get drunk and obnoxious.
Oh, me
sometimes.
too.
Yeah.
I don't even have to get drunk, and I just start saying dumb shit and like
Yeah.
edgy or like something stupid,
edgy.
something dumb, and then people are just like, "What the fuck?" So
what do you think is edgy nowadays? Like, what do you think? Like, do you feel like we could talk about this? We were talking about this. Like, we feel like there's kind of a resurgence or a comeback of sorts of like.
well, the pendulum swings
Right.
Truly.
in everything.
Truly.
Yeah.
Because
Love that.
I was talking to some of the homies, and like in hardcore, there's a lot of like right wing beatdown type of bands now. And it's just like, where do they come from?
Like military dudes wanting to make heavy.
yeah,
music
or
and
like
stuff.
I don't know, whatever, fill in the blank. But it's just like, well, the pendulum always goes back and forth.
It's so interesting.
And
It's
so
weird.
like I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I guess it's both.
I think we're entering an
I don't
era
know.
where it's no longer the pendulum is going back and forth,
It's like
but there's like just such polar opposite sides. And
Yeah.
no one can like meet in the middle
It
where we
sucks.
should be.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like
The two sides. At least the pendulum. At least if it's a pendulum, it goes to both sides. You know what I mean?
yeah, like eventually.
better.
but they exist
That's-
at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, sure. It goes up and down. It's
Yeah.
like things get underground, things get popular, all that dumb fucking trend shit. But like, it is better than just two pendulums. Because like if there's two sides, it allows more people to be fucking assholes to each other for no goddamn reason.
That's where we're at right now.
Absolutely.
and
Yeah,
it's-
we're in a very
and it's
polarizing
yeah,
time
it's
in our
horrifying.
society.
It's scary.
And being an artist, it sucks because you have to like, you don't have,
But-
you don't have to. You feel like you have to like walk on eggshells sometimes
true, but
with everything.
great art always comes from tumultuous
The worst
times.
shit. No, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's true because like when I was homeless in my car, sleeping in my car, all I could think about was like, damn, like I'm homeless, but like I'm still an artist, and all I think about is art. But my life is completely
Right.
disassembled.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you made better art back then as to now?
No, it's like I feel like it's a steady upwards, but very steady, very slow and steady.
As long as you're going up.
Maybe there's a couple times where I felt like, just there's hiccups in the journey.
Yeah.
And right now I'm currently in like a bit of a hiccup, just probably because it's like winter and shit. I
Yeah,
don't know.
seasonal
It's like-
depression and all that.
It's like change, and I just got vitamin D pills or whatever.
Nice.
Which
Have
is
you
like-
not been taking them?
No, not at all.
Oh,
bro.
so you're like, okay, gotcha.
Never.
You need
So now
those.
you're like, I need these fuckers.
Well, I saw, God bless my soul. I saw a TikTok, and it was like
How dare you.
vitamin D, and I was like, you know what? That's actually good advice because
Yeah.
we live in Portland.
no,
It makes sense.
It makes complete sense.
Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah.
other people, and I'm just like hard-headed sometimes, and sometimes you have to hear certain things from other people.
I'm gonna change your life right now, though.
What's up?
It's not just vitamin D.
Oh, I have a feeling it's not just vitamin
you
D.
need so much shit.
I know that's the
Yeah.
problem.
just get a multivitamin and then
Multivitamin.
vitamin D
Oh,
on the side.
I got a
Because you need like
multivitamin.
extra
good.
vitamin D out here too.
I'm the only
Yeah,
one in the
facts.
household that takes fucking vitamins and shit. So I have a box of just like all sorts of random shit. Because I'm not a hypochondriac, but I'm just like,
I
if-
get
if
fucked
these
up all the
things
time,
work-
so I need these things.
that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
got like 5-HTP. HTP.
yeah, the HTP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you take Molly?
You wanna?
do you want
We can turn this pod into some
Dude,
cool
the Molly
shit real
episode
quick.
is like 8 hours long, and it's just us.
I'm just like this the
giggling.
entire
Yeah, it's just us with the dogs.
I was like, so any
All
chicks
petting
coming
him.
over or?
Any chicks want to hug?
I got a bottle of kratom right there. Just if I want to get a little
Oh
wacky.
my bad, dude. You know it's so funny, not to like fucking go off of the topic we're talking about right now, but like every time I've done Molly, it's always been in a room like with like 6 other dudes, and it's just like I
Which is like the opposite of what you want.
dude, I literally realized like maybe like 2 times after like 2 times doing it, I was like, I don't think we're supposed to be doing it like this.
Yeah.
I
We're-
think we're supposed to be like,
Everybody's like mad happy,
Bro.
and everybody's looking at us like, bro, I love you, and everybody's just like saying I love you, and then everybody at the same time is just like,
Seriously.
Oh, wait a minute.
Seriously. I'm like, how many more I love you conversations do we have before this turns gay?
Yeah. It's like
before this turns into an orgy.
we should all separate and go to our own rooms.
Because it's like we're doing fucking Molly, we're doing blow, and we're doing alcohol. We don't really know which one is working. You know, which one's hitting us. We know we're fucked up, and I know like
They all hitting, baby.
oh, bro.
You're just in like a dingy room. You're just like,
Yeah, dude. I'm just some weird living room where everyone's watching like Fail Army YouTube videos, and it's like
or like
what?
Daily Dose of the Internet. Do you know about that
dude,
guy?
yeah.
You fuck with that,
bro? That's so funny. You brought that up.
I would just smoke mad weed and just be like, in this video, it's like a compilation. It's like 3 hours long. It was just
It's
like
insane.
honestly, good content.
You get lost in it when you're fucked up.
Oh, dude, it's the best.
You're literally like in a time machine. You're like
You
2
need-
hours later. Holy shit.
honestly, the Fail Army and all that shit, you need that when you get home and you're like after a show. Like the last podcast I did, I brought the homie Alex over and I was like, what do I put on? Literally just like car fails.
Brainless.
And people just like people like instant regret compilations and shit. That is like,
Sometimes that's how you unwind.
it's absolutely the best because like
Yeah.
life sucks. So like I feel like my life sucks. I know it doesn't suck, but like watching people be complete fucking idiots, I'm like, at least I'm not a complete fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I may be kind of caveman brain sometimes, but like at least I'm not these fucking idiots.
They invented fire. I mean,
Bro, they invented shit.
come
Come on, man.
I heard the wheel was in motion at that time too. People were speaking. There were rumors.
What do you guys have any crazy like history theories or like do you believe anything crazy? I feel like you guys would peruse like a certain algorithm on YouTube of just like wacky shit. Do you have any like
our algorithm is just fucking chicks with no legs and fat asses. That pops up quite often.
Angie Buer or whatever.
Angie Viewer, she liked our shit. No, this guy he was, I don't know, I'll let him tell the story.
Sometimes just the algorithm knows you so well.
Does it though?
Yeah.
Because
It's hard to know.
Why do
Sometimes
I
there are
get
curveballs.
certain things that I'm like, why is this here?
Like what?
Like sometimes I'll get shit like, you know, that Steven Crowder dude.
No.
Oh fuck! For real, you get that?
I get the
Dude,
I get the
he's
crazy
a
shit.
super gnarly like
That motherfucker,
conservative.
that motherfucker
right-wing,
pops
like,
up.
guy.
I get like people with shut the fuck up.
You kind of look like his demographic. the camo Crocs, the camo hat.
That cats just fucking people with Down syndrome.
Yes.
Fucking people from Australia. Like cartel shit.
Just horrifying.
Like cartel Instagram.
Do you watch these things?
Well, yeah, it's right there.
It's
So, but the thing is, why is it giving it to me?
Yeah,
Because
Give it
like
time.
I'm not literally the only thing I look up on YouTube is like Minecraft videos, motherfucking like cooking videos, maybe some cat videos. Or something. That makes sense why that shows up.
Fair.
Building log cabin videos.
Oh yeah, those are shit.
You know what I'm saying? But like, why is all this like crazy shit popping up? And it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't think it knows me. I think it's throwing shit at the wall a little bit.
the algorithm's like you don't have enough chaos.
And I like chaos. I like watching chaos. So
I
I'm
think
just
there's
like,
an agenda with the
I'm like,
algorithm.
this is
Absolutely.
cool. I'm like, huh? Or like, it's just like the most outrageous shit. Or like that's how I found out about the AI SpongeBob shit. It just popped up right after some dude fucking like. That dude, that juggalo dude, is like, "What's up, juggalos and juggalettes?" And he jumps into the microwave. Shit. This
What a legend.
bro.
Whoop, whoop.
I
Get the Fago.
I get the craziest mix, and I don't understand it on YouTube and Instagram.
That's crazy.
I haven't cracked the code,
Let me see
but
what
I'm
my
enjoying
Explore
it.
page
Yeah,
is
let's
looking
pop
like.
his Explore page right now and let's see. Because I
don't
agree with you.
I don't look at my
I agree
Explore
with you.
page though.
I only agree with
That's
you
all I
because
do.
my Explore page makes me look like a weirdo.
That's
So
the thing.
I need it
because
to not be true.
because when you open the Instagram, it's on the Explore page. And people
Yeah.
are like, "What the fuck?"
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't look at this shit. Why is this shit
That's
on my
what I'm
Explore page?
saying.
Yeah, I
That's,
hear you.
This is my hill. Is this like why is it shown like
What
that's
is-
what it's
is
like.
that RoboCop with chicken nuggets on your Explore page?
He's
No, he's jerking off.
he's jerking out. as
Maybe the Explore page is. Maybe the algorithm is right.
I'm gonna
it's
send
turning.
this to
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah, let me retract my statement, but
That is so fucking funny.
I think all that like some of the like I do get very weird like libertarian memes or like shit like that pops up. It's probably because of the comedians that I watch. or like shit.
Who
that
are
I
your
listen.
favorite comedians?
Like Shane Gillis.
He's so funny.
He's great.
I fucking love him.
He's the best.
Matt McCusker.
he's-
do you
he's a-
watch
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I
He's
religiously.
Yeah.
Shane Gillis is a good example of kind of what we were talking about earlier about like the pendulum swinging in certain ways.
true.
For
Because
sure.
now this guy is like out here literally just being like, "That's gay. That's
Yeah.
retarded," and
Yeah.
we're like, "Yeah,
And then
that's
he-
hilarious.
That is gay.
That is gay and retarded."
and then he gets canceled for SNL for like making fun of Chinese people or whatever.
It's probably the greatest
And then-
thing
That was the
happened to
greatest
and then
move
now
that could've
he's
happened.
like,
Yeah, he's
he
so big
lives in
now.
a big house in Texas.
Yeah.
He's so successful
Like,
now.
what?
Like SNL was gonna kill him.
It's insane. Like it's crazy how these things work. So he's really cool. And then you ever heard of Cumtown?
Oh, dude,
heard of them,
legendary.
yeah. Oh, Adam
we would like
Freeland and
if there was
fucking-
something that we could fucking like
Replicate.
replicate,
Yeah.
it would be that. Like,
Cumtown?
Oh, for
yeah,
sure.
'cause they're-
Stavros was on that, right?
Stavros.
Yeah.
That's-
Have you never listened to it,
Mm-mm.
dude? You would
Oh, that's-
fucking love that.
Really?
shit.
You've never
Alright.
listened to
Alright.
Cumtown?
It's literally
Shout out
literally
Cumtown.
like what.
Shout
like
out Nick Mullen.
Those are like listen to one episode, you're gonna be like, that's what we strive to be.
They do.
It's
they
so
have a
insanely
thing-
funny.
They have a couple episodes called Cocaine Cowboys where they just like lock themselves into a room and they
Yeah.
just do a bunch of coke and they just say the craziest shit. It's so funny.
Dude, Stavros
And it's
was
mad old. It's like
Yeah.
Cumtown is like 6 years old, and then
Yeah.
now it's the Adam Friedland show.
Yeah.
which is also very funny. I think
He's funny, dude. So it was three guys, and Stavros was talking about on one of his podcasts like how much money they were making off their fucking
their Patreon. They're one of the biggest Patreon.
Dude, their
earners.
Patreon was something like $100K a month.
split 3 people.
Split 3 people, and whatever the production team is.
Yeah,
What-
I think it was
whatever,
it was
yeah.
literally just them at the time. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, let's say even then it's like split between 6 or 7 people, $100,000. I mean, after the taxes, whatever, but still, like, what a wage.
We
And all
gotta
they-
get funny.
And
That's
all-
what I'm
that's
saying.
that's the thing.
That's the shit I'm talking
It's like,
about.
I don't know. I'm all right. I don't think I'm like unlistenable, and like I can riff with people. It's like, yo, I need to get funny, and just and like do that thing.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
not to rip on Cumtown because I feel like everybody kind of tries to be Cumtown. That's the problem.
that's the problem. Yeah,
and I
it's-
don't like that at
It's
all.
because they go too far. People go too far.
People
with
go
it.
too far
Yeah.
for the joke, and that's the whole
They're just
opposite
like-
of what Cumtown was like trying to say.
They
It's
were
like
genuinely funny about
being funny
yeah.
and being satirical and just being dumb.
They had
It's-
good jokes. People nowadays, they're just like, when do I say the slur? You know,
That's
like,
literally what
you know,
it
they're
is.
just like, when
And
can I
that's-
say the
and
slur? It's
I'm
like,
pretty sure I
okay,
saw
pump the
them.
brakes.
They were even talking about like, oh, our fans just want us to say the gamer words.
Yeah,
It's like they just want us to say it.
yeah,
It's
literally.
just like
it's just
that's
like
not the point. I mean, the point is lost at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why that's why Stavros left. I think
yeah, he
because
was over
he
the,
doesn't want
like,
to do gay jokes.
He
and,
was
like,
over the community.
He wants
shit.
to go get a little bit more money, which is also whatever. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
To each
he's
his
got
own.
like a bunch of other fucking
It doesn't matter.
He's got his fingers in everything else.
We're talking about him like it fucking matters at all. It's
Yeah.
just like what matters is we got to get funny and we got to make good shit and just have a good time and laugh. That's all I want.
That's where we started. That's like all the like we wanted to give. So I started
So I was
Kimi'Skickback.
about to
like,
say, isn't the iteration right now 2.0?
yeah,
Is that what I said? Okay.
pretty much.
Explain
That's exactly
how
right.
the podcast started.
Yeah, I started it in 2020 when I was bored and I was living in LA. And
Are you from California? Are you from LA?
No. I moved there. I'm from Samoa. I was born in a tiny island called Samoa. They are an American fucking colony. Yeah.
Right, like Puerto Rico. Or
Exactly.
Whatever. Yeah.
They're an American settlement or whatever. So
Yeah.
I am what they call U.S. national. It's literally just a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you run
anyways,
for president?
Huh? I can't vote for the president. That's the only thing.
You can't vote for the president?
No.
That's the thing that they don't allow.
So it's dope, honestly. So now I literally
Yeah.
could just sit back whenever
Hands
when the
off.
Trump shit was going on. I was like, can't vote, man. I don't have any skin in the game, you know.
That's funny.
I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So I fucking moved around a bunch. Like I lived in Orange County for a little bit when I was a baby. I lived in Chicago. I lived in San Diego.
Fire.
And then we settled here like when I was 8 or 9 years old. So I grew up in the Pacific Northwest.
Fire. Yeah.
For sure. But anyway, so yeah, dude, I started it. It was kind of interesting because I fucking hated podcasts before I started it. I didn't listen to
Yeah.
anyone. I didn't get them. I didn't understand
Yeah.
why people gave a fuck.
A lot of them are corny in the
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
beginning.
And I thought a lot of them were corny. And
Yeah.
also, a lot of the folks I knew that listened to podcasts were also kind of annoying.
Yes.
So I was like, I don't know.
Yes.
But,
Yes.
you know, I started one because everyone was always like, you should fucking do one. You should fucking do one.
And you should have.
Yeah. And so I did. And then fucking, it was cool. I interviewed some homies and shit. It was a lot of fun. And then I realized, like, oh, this is like work. You know,
Right.
I was, editing the videos, doing all the audio, blah blah. Everything you do.
Especially when the video gets involved, you're like, fuck. There's a whole different level.
I had to learn so much because at that point I was a novice when it came to Premiere,
right?
And just any video editing in general. But it was awesome. Like that part was sick because I learned a new craft,
right?
And like it was dope doing
best.
that. Yeah,
I love
dude.
that. I love it.
It was sick as fuck.
It's work, but I love it.
Yeah. So I ended that shit like when I moved back up here, and like it's just always been in the back of my mind. Like, dude, I really want to get this thing going again, but I didn't want to do it by my fucking self because it's fucking difficult, and two, it's easier to riff off of the people.
Oh, dude,
just like we were saying
the
earlier.
Single podcast when you're just talking, it's like not one person is interesting enough.
No one gives a shit.
Who cares?
Yeah, like,
and I did the same thing. I try to do like Quakecast, but I was just like,
that's a cool name though.
I'm not.
It's a great name.
Yeah. I like it. I kind of want to start it again, but then like have people on and not just be me because it's so weird and it's just like kind of self-indulgent.
It's awkward too for you, like
because like you're like, huh.
You have to you feel like you're performing in a way, you know.
It's dumb as
like
hell.
lame.
This doesn't feel like performing.
No,
We're just chilling.
This is us drinking pub beers and
yes,
talking about doing Molly with a bunch of dudes, you know.
Free Red Bull.
But yeah, like so when that happened, and then what really did it was earlier this year, Nate had approached me. Why not Nate?
Shout out Nate.
Yeah, shout out to him, and he was like, let's get Kimi'Skickback going again, you know?
Fire.
He was like, I'll produce it. We'll do it in my garage.
Oh, word. He was producing it?
Yeah, for the first few episodes.
No shit.
Yeah, so funny story about that, too. I'll get into it. But so I was over at Colin and Max's. I think we watched like the UFC fights and shit.
Fire.
Over there, and we just kick it. And I was over there, and I was telling them what was going on. And Max was like, you should do it. I'll fucking get in there with you, you know?
Oh, yeah?
And like...
Nice.
Max and I have always been kind of a funny like duo. Like a lot of people, when people first met me, they were always like, "You should fucking meet Max." Like you guys were doing the vibe,
vice versa.
Yeah, literally. And then when we did link up, we're like, "Oh, this is awesome."
God.
You know, we're like, "Oh, this is awesome." You know, it was very much like Will Ferrell and fucking.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yeah. It's like, did we just become best friends? You know, and it's like,
yeah.
So we've been kicking it, and then Max was like I said, he was like, "Dude, I'll do it with you." I wouldn't have done it if Max hadn't said that. Like regardless, because okay, this is gonna be on some dumb shit, but like I really was like, if you can't keep up with me, I don't want to do it. You know,
right.
Like I don't want to like handhold some motherfuckers to come up and be funny with me and do bits with me and like riff off me. Like it's boring and I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And then Max was like perfect for me, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, let's go.
Easy.
And then we went and did the first 3 episodes all in one day, at Nate's in Nate's garage.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, we set up a tarp and shit. And if you go back and look at those episodes, you could tell we did them all in one fucking day. Literally 3.5 hours of us just sitting there.
I was about to say,
and we like changed. We changed too. Like we brought different clothes to make it seem like we did it. Yeah, it was hella funny. And then he was so busy on shit, like he had to like kind of move out of the production role. And then we almost got produced by Jimmy's Jambox. Shout out to Jimmy.
Shout out Jimmy.
He's
what
the
a
man.
legend.
Shout out Jimmy's Jambox.
We did a couple episodes there, and his setup was sick as fuck.
His setup is insane.
Yeah,
it's
it's
awesome.
so dope.
He's been trying to like help out with this, and he said he has some
He's the
equipment
man.
for me.
He's such a
Jimmy
giver to
rules.
the community.
Yeah,
like,
Jimmy rules.
He fucking
He interviews
rocks.
everybody. He does the shit that at the begining I thought I was gonna do that. Like I want to interview everybody, but soon I realized I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
He's
like,
got that talent. We were kind of
That's-
shitting on that
yeah.
before, but the truth is, we just don't have that talent.
Yeah.
We can be goobers.
He
and
can sit. He can sit through that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He's
He has
made
to
for
s-
that shit.
he
it
has-
is a talent.
Right.
Yeah,
I
truly.
want to say that it is a talent. It's something that we don't really have that much. But no, you're doing well. Yeah.
I try.
Me and Max, like if you sat some guy, okay, just a funny anecdote, but we did an episode over in Seattle for Lawrence's like his last show.
Yeah. I saw that.
And like he was like our first guest, I guess. And it was hella funny because he like thought we were gonna interview him, like because he has like all these plans for his shit. The next 6 months. He has like a whole 6 month.
He's very
thing.
schedule oriented.
Yeah, he has like a whole 6 month fucking quest that he's going
yeah.
to create, and he thought we gave a fuck, and then we literally were like just talking around him the entire time. But he's our brother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
that's what we can do with him. But at the end, he was like, we asked like one question about his like hiatus, and he was like, thanks, I guess, finally for asking this.
Oh my god!
And then that just kind of goes to where like that's probably how we would treat everybody.
Yeah, it's
because
funny.
We just
that's comedy itself.
Yeah, like even your boy Mitch, he actually hit us up, and dude, just you can cut this out, whatever. But there's so many fucking people that hit us up that want interviews. You know?
For sure.
And I'm sure you get the same thing.
Oh man,
you know, and it's like people you've never even met before.
No, people I know.
Yeah, it's like people we've never met before talking about like, oh, I really support this, and it's like that's fucking dope and shit. But it sucks having to tell every single person like we don't do interviews.
Yeah.
Like I
for
get
sure.
why you're hitting us up. Like I get it and I
Yeah.
respect it. But like we don't do interviews, and it would honestly be less beneficial for you to be on our.
Oh,
podcast.
for sure, because
Yeah,
it's
because it would
not-
just look like
it's not the swag.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you want to be interviewed, go somewhere else or like
go
come
to
me
go to
or-
Jimmy's Jambox.
Yeah,
he
go to-
he does
literally.
great interviews.
Truly.
Yeah, hit up Jimmy Jambox. Hit up Jimmy Jambox on Instagram if you want to interview. If he fucks with you, he'll do an interview. He's a really good dude, and if you want to get asked questions, hit him up.
He's a legend.
Some people don't want to do that.
And if you're like trying to make it as an artist,
Don't DM people and start asking.
no, that's not what I was gonna say. Well,
That
you know,
too.
we'll talk about that later. But we say gay, so like you don't necessarily want to.
Dude, we
Associate.
had someone leave the podcast we were
Oh,
doing.
this is one of my questions. Has anybody been like pissed off or like,
Kind of.
Oh,
frustrated
yeah.
with your
An audience member.
Yeah.
word.
left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
episode?
Yeah.
You need to send me the
She
link to that
was-
episode.
Okay, so we won't
I don't
say
know
much.
if it.
Yeah, you don't
unless-
have to do specifics. It doesn't matter, but unless you
I don't
want
even
to.
know who this person.
I was
is.
talking about transsexual porn and how that's kind of a thing I'm into right now, and I was like,
It's all over the front page.
yeah, dude, I literally was like, dude, this fucking trans shit, I get it, you know. I was like, these chicks are babes, you know, and we were saying shit like that, and then
And this person in the background, I'm not.
Was this at like a show or something?
This was up in Seattle when we were doing
Oh,
the,
after the
okay.
show.
With
All
Lawrence.
right,
We're
we're
all
at
right,
the
that makes
Airbnb
sense.
filming.
So some people,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
some
You're in the
people-
B&B.
yes, we had audience members.
in the living room. To say the B&B.
He's talking about his consumption of trans porn, and this person in the background is just like mouth agape, like so blown away.
They're disgusted.
like truly disgusted.
Do you see it in the video? Did you
No,
zoom in?
I don't think so, but we have.
we have clips of
There-
them.
Do we?
Yeah, that Bubba got.
Yo.
That like
no!
it's just like they're just like you said, their
We'll
jaw
get those.
agape.
Shout out
dude.
Bubba.
We'll get
Their
those.
jaw agape and like Pace like rolling around on the ground laughing
Yeah.
about it.
Oh my god!
It was good. I
They
mean,
like walked out.
It
They
was
like
funny,
they like
though,
left.
right?
they truly left.
Yeah, they left
Yeah.
because of
The whole shit.
I'm not gonna say that.
Not just to get out of the shot. They left the
no,
whole.
they left
shit?
like the whole fucking shit.
They left
Oh,
the
I'm not gonna
Airbnb.
say that it's because of what we were saying, but things are adding up. You know.
Yeah.
The
You don't wanna-
timeline.
It expedited there.
I guess you don't want to. You don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to assume you were the reason why this
Right.
person left.
but the
like,
timeline syncs up.
In this case, it's kind of legendary.
That's
dude.
that's. I think that's funny.
But
I
I
don't
was
know.
like, why were they upset that like? Because
'Cause
I
you're-
think that they were upset because
They thought you were being sarcastic or something.
yeah, I think they thought that I was like shitting on them or something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Her eyes say different. I think she was truly disgusted.
That about you think she was like disgusted that I was even watching it?
That you're. Yes.
That goes against the narrative. That goes against like. Wouldn't they want you to watch the
Right.
the trans porn?
Shows you how
Essentially, right?
open-minded people truly
That's
are.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying we're woke as fuck.
Ah, there we
I
go.
mean,
That's
when she fucking I shouldn't have used whatever, but when they left. I was like, did they not hear the woke shit I was saying about how fucking open to trans porn I am and how fucking accepting I am of them and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, did they
How
not hear
fucking
that
cool
shit?
I am,
Yeah,
bro?
I was like,
Did you
did
get that part?
they not hear about the shit? That shit? Like,
You know what?
Damn, that's crazy.
On her behalf, I'm gonna say it was me saying that I still watch straight porn, and I'm not.
Maybe
into
she was
the
discussing
We
with
gotta
you.
get in the sync of like him, the audio versus her.
Right.
There's a
Right.
timeline, you guys. Maybe not.
We got to do some
Yeah,
investigatory.
there's
work.
other people on the scene.
Because he could have said like, yeah, the straight porn, and then that's when her mouth
Right.
agaped. And she was like, I gotta get the
Savage
fuck out of
animal.
here, dude. These fucking losers watching straight porn. Fuck that.
Damn, that's rough.
Yeah, bro.
That's Seattle, baby.
I gotta
Yeah.
change my ways.
Dude, and we spoke about that for a fucking like 45 minutes. I was talking about it.
It was a
dude.
good
In the
cut.
same episode?
Yeah, that shit was like 2 hours long. The Lawrence one we had.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet he was there. Was he pleased that you were talking about your porn
You know the
consumption?
thing about Lawrence, I will say this, and I'm sure he would say that too. It's like nothing. None of the stuff we say is like outlandish enough for him to be like chill out.
Yeah.
Because we're not like. I mean, I don't know, but this goes back to like there's definitely lines, right, to be crossed, but I'll always believe that you can make fun of fucking anything
If you make it
as
funny.
long as it's funny.
If you make it
And
funny,
as
it's
long as
funny.
it's not offensive. If you're just being
Yeah.
offensive to be offensive, people will know that.
Because the cool thing about comedy is it's supposed to. Everybody's supposed to laugh together, and it's supposed to break down the barriers that
Yeah.
you can't have in normal conversation.
True.
So
Yeah.
if you can make a joke on something horrible, and the person who would be offended by it laughs and has a good time,
You've won. That's a joke.
You
That's a
win,
great
but
joke.
everybody wins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because it breaks down the
exactly.
border, and then they go, oh, there's something about the subconscious where the person goes like, oh, he understands, because like,
Yeah, true.
he made it funny. But sometimes if you just start talking crazy shit like races, I don't
Rage
anything.
bait, dude. It's all rage.
Yeah,
bait,
that's what
you
it
know?
is. I
It's
heard
like-
that word 2 days ago, and I was like, damn, that really is what it is.
I've
Good
recently
word.
heard that word. I was like, I gotta use this a
Rage
lot.
bait?
Yeah,
It's like, oh, that's like an extreme version of just like, look at me. Like, I'm just trying to make everybody fucking angry just to like get some sort of weird attention. But like, yeah, if you just make shit funny, or if it's about the pacing and the cadence and like the context, and it helps if you've been places.
yeah.
I don't know if you guys traveled a lot, but I've been all across the United States.
Yeah.
I've lived in
Samesies.
a hell of different places. I mean, I'm from Oklahoma, and I lived in Florida and Colorado and a couple different places. So it's just like, I've seen a lot of different things. So like, if you see that, it helps mold
Yeah.
the jokes, because experience is like key to like understanding other people.
100%.
If you just live in Oregon your whole life and just know people from Oregon, and some like, I don't know, some random person from Kentucky comes and starts saying this crazy shit, you're like, what the fuck?
It's funny
Like,
you
I
say
don't know
that.
what's happening. Maybe Kentucky's not a good example because
It's a
Oregon
great
is
example.
kind of like backwoody. A little,
No. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you why it's funny.
yeah, lay down on me.
So my mom's husband, his dad, came to town. They're from Kentucky.
Oh,
And dude, I'm like you. I've been all over the country.
Yeah, I've never been to Kentucky. That's one of
I've
the
been
states
there.
I haven't
It's pretty
been.
sick. If
It
I
looks cool. It looks pretty. And
I
it's
lived
like,
on I visited when I was there. We were living on a like a boathouse. So shit was sick.
that's crazy.
It
That's
was
fucking fire.
It was
That's
tight.
so sick.
So I have a really cool
Experience.
with
Yeah.
Kentucky, but I'm sure that's not
Right,
all of it.
I have cool experiences with places that other people have terrible experiences, like Louisiana, Texas,
Yeah.
the South, like
I
love
all sorts of
Louisiana.
different places.
Yeah.
Louisiana,
I
fucking
love
rules.
Louisiana and like East Texas, like the Dallas area and all that. Like right there was a lot of fucking fun.
Right.
But I feel it's different for the whole Bible Belt I went through too, and
That's where you're gonna find yourself a good Christian woman.
yeah. Hey, I have a question.
what's up?
How do you feel about like dating artists? Like
Horrible.
How do you yes.
I think
Yes.
it's absolutely devastating and terrible
You're
thing
spitting.
you can do.
Best relationships are
I don't even
normie
is that
assholes.
like a controversial take? Do you think?
No, well, I just don't think it's really spoken about too much.
I think it's a horrible thing to do
yeah. I
Art-
agree.
'cause-
because artists are psychopaths.
Yeah.
They're selfish and they're psychopaths.
And they're always trying to get on top. So if
Yeah,
you're always
everybody.
trying to one up like your partner,
Even if you're not trying to get on top, you're trying to do the coolest shit, or like I don't know. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that is
Yeah, it's like a one-up thing.
subconsciously you're trying to want.
Subconsciously, yeah,
You're
yeah.
trying to
even
one
if
up.
that's not the goal, like that's
Right.
not your intended goal.
Yeah.
It's
And that's
just
hella
part of it.
selfish because if you're trying to get on top, why have a girlfriend?
Yeah, who's also trying to do that.
Who's
It
also
could-
trying to
yeah.
like.
It could
do
be
the
very
same thing.
ego-oriented.
It's all ego.
Right, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say all art is.
It's an interesting question, right?
The
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
of it. Fuck, that's a tricky one. The showing it part is the ego, but like some of the doing it, if you cannot do it with the ego,
Oh, it's
just,
very
like,
therapeutic.
It's
Yeah,
therapeutic.
it's
and it's
cathartic.
healing.
Yeah,
Personal.
Here's my fucking painting.
Yeah.
Buy it for $1,000. That's the ego.
yeah.
True.
But
And there's
if,
a lot of
if
But
both
we
your
li-
partners are
it's
doing
the society we live
yeah.
in. True.
I just couldn't
Jesus
imagine
Christ.
being like hanging out with like, well, I can't imagine because I've done it so many fucking times. Like just kicking it intimately with like art hoe, and then both of us just being like obnoxiously terrible to each
and
other.
then you could both bring the shittiest people over to like mingle, and you're just like,
yeah.
this isn't gonna work out.
Yeah, like her friends are shitty, my friends are shitty.
Yeah.
It's like,
And
it's
they're
like
still friends.
They're
to
all
this
just
day.
enabling each other,
Yeah,
and then
dude.
everybody starts like fucking each
and
other.
then all the
It's
chicks
weird.
leave, and then the dudes start doing Molly.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
The chicks are doing blow in the bathroom. And
Yeah,
the
the
dudes are in
chicks-
the basement.
The chicks are doing
Just,
blow
like,
in the
high on
bathroom.
Molly.
Molly with the homies in the basement watching Naruto. Like
Which
that's
sounds
the vibe.
so much cooler.
Yeah.
Than doing blow with the girls in the bathroom.
Dude, I've done so much blow with so many chicks in random Portland bathrooms. It is always overrated.
That's kind of the vibe of Portland.
Bathroom blow.
Portland's like night scene. If you're not like a craft beer type of person, if you actually go out and get fucked up and
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, or some, I wouldn't say a cool person, but someone who gets down.
I mean, I do a lot of cocaine. So like,
Sounds
fucking,
cool to
I
me.
literally do coke. I honestly, my New Year's resolution next year
to not
is to
do it.
fucking pump the brakes.
Yeah.
But anyway, like every fucking show I'm at, I'm doing cocaine in the bathroom at some point. And whether or not there's a fucking smoking hot babe there, sometimes that varies, but sometimes it happens.
There
Results
always
may
could be.
Results may vary, but the possibilities are always there.
There
Always,
always could be.
Yeah, I know. Literally, I could just be like, any takers, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah.
You.
Yeah. So I've done so much blow on dirty ass countertops, sink countertops
Yeah.
with fucking chicks, and it always comes down to like doing it with these art hoes, and then like I realize like, wow, you're me, and I fucking hate me. So I don't like you at all. You know, it's just like
And you're
such a-
trying so hard,
And
and
I'm
I'm trying so
yeah,
hard.
like it's not really like me shitting on them. It's me shitting on myself.
And it's like-
Really.
because it's a reflection.
Yeah.
Because as an artist, this might sound very pretentious of me, but like as an artist, you can tell if somebody's an artist who's about it, or maybe somebody who just like kind of fucks around with crafts. But like if you see that person in the mirror,
Yeah.
you're just like, you're like, damn.
You're like, damn,
maybe
I'm-
I should have went to school like I thought, or like maybe I
should have stayed at the airport.
Yeah, man. Like maybe I should have stayed at that one job and just fucking got
Gets
married.
you depressed.
And me thinking about it, that's real emotion right
That's
there.
where I'm at right now. That's where I personally am right now, dude. I recently ended a
Fuck.
relationship that was like talking about marriage and shit.
I broke up my ex a year ago, and that shit right when I got homeless too.
It sucks.
It's
Wait,
crazy.
Max, go on
Sorry,
yours though, because
continue,
Max is
sorry.
good. This one's crazy.
Well, I don't. Are we allowed to talk? Okay, what?
Don't say her name, but no,
No,
I meant
no,
like the just explain because that was
How
a good
made you-
segue
how made
into like
you
what we're
feel?
talking about,
How to make me feel?
the breakup thing.
The breakup.
It was like my idea at first. I was kind of having like an existential crisis.
Yes, as we all do.
Right, and I was
I've had plenty.
it's like I'm not succeeding in my goals.
What am I doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
And I like in order for me to do that, I'm gonna have to be a bad boyfriend.
Right. Oh,
And-
okay. I see. Yeah.
And then
And that sucks. You don't want to do that.
right. And
If
so-
she's not cool with the whole vibe, some people.
she was fine.
Yeah.
She was cool with it.
She was actually pretty chill.
She's pretty chill. I was just having,
But
like,
it weighed heavy on you.
yeah, I was legitimately just having like a panic attack.
For sure.
It's one of those like when you look back on it, cringy artist moments. You know,
Absolutely.
It's like what's that movie with the drummers?
Drumline?
No,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
One band, one sound, baby. no,
All I can hear is that snare.
no, it's oh my god, dude! It's like the
Drummer.
whole concept of it is like this kid who joins like this really prestigious like jazz band in college,
Oh,
and it's like they're really hard on him.
Whiplash. I haven't
Whiplash.
seen it, but Whiplash.
Okay, so like literally, that's the whole concept of the movie is that like he's so obsessed with this thing that his like awesome fucking relationship that has no problems whatsoever, he like ends because he's just like, I won't have enough time to be great.
Fuck.
If
I
we're
get
together,
that.
and that's like similar,
Well,
right?
Life
Yeah.
imitates art.
Truly,
alright?
truly.
So sometimes these movies, I don't watch too many movies. I need to watch more. But when I see certain things, I'm like,
I've been through that.
It's like, am I in the
Deja
Truman Show or some shit?
Yeah.
Is this? I don't really believe in simulation theory, but like, is this a simulation? Like, those things make me be like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's happening? Am I crazy?
Yeah.
It's like, no, everything else is crazy.
You're not into the simulation theory?
That's what Kanye said, I'm pretty sure. He's like, I'm not crazy, everybody else is crazy. He's like, yeah, bro, that's the thing I'll get behind.
You should cut this out, but he did have a thing. He was kind of on the nose about the Jewish people. He was kind of. It was kind of.
And thanks for listening to this episode of the All Noise Podcast.
I mean, he was kind of on the nose. He was kind of on the nose with Israel. Is all I'm saying.
Oh, it's good timing, I guess, or perfect timing.
Literally,
It's
literally.
perfect timing.
Dude. On one of our podcasts, so we have like 3 episodes backlog that I need to release, I keep editing because now we're using like 2 cameras.
That shit's hard.
Oh, it's fucking hella hard.
I've tried to do that, and one time my GoPro just died on me, and I was like, I'm never doing this
Bro,
again.
it's hella hard, and I'm not looking up like
Yeah.
directorial like ways.
And
I'm just like trying to time the cuts.
And Jimmy has a crazy setup where it's the same camera on the same thing, and he has the little like streamer deck thing where you could be like, and it just like cuts back
He's a
and
pro.
forth. I'm just like, oh god damn it.
He's a professional. He's
The
like
fuck?
Conan. He's like the Conan of our time out here. Like Conan O'Brien.
Damn, I haven't
David
heard somebody
Letterman.
say Conan in so Shout out Conan O'Brien.
See, that's the man.
Irish
I love that
man.
guy. Are you Irish?
Woo! Irish Mexican, baby.
Whoa, there you go. Oh, Irish
Okay.
Mexican? Oh, you should have been a boxer.
Bro, I
You've been
fuck
the
with
best
boxing.
You would have been like the best
I fuck
boxer
with
ever.
boxing. You guys play the UFC game?
I mean, we don't play it. No,
We live the
live
UFC
it.
life.
All right. That's way cooler.
No. But yeah, me and Max, we used to practice martial arts and shit. When we were younger, shit like that.
fucking somebody
Yeah.
told me that. Maybe it was you.
Yeah, we're trying to train you. You were the one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
that. You're like, I'm trying to get into
shit.
MMA. We're like,
Yeah.
we could probably
We'll
help
train
you.
you.
Oh, that was out front of Mano.
That was
It
funny.
was, yeah.
Oh,
We were getting drunk and shit.
That's mad funny.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I be shadow boxing when I'm just chilling, just
Yeah.
like making
Offer
food and
stands,
shit.
buddy. If you want to take
Damn,
an
that's
ankle
crazy.
anytime you want.
Oh, word?
Dude,
Come
you
to
would
us.
fucking you would love it. I mean,
I got a speed bag in the back. I just gotta put it up. I want to get a fucking heavy bag.
that'd be sick, man.
Speed
That'd be
bag's
sick.
hard.
Yeah, it's fucking. I just don't know how to hang it up.
Dude, speed bag, dude, that'd be crazy to see you do
It's just
that.
like chilling back there.
Yeah, literally.
Do
That'd
you
be
have like
fucking sick.
the board for it? to
No.
bounce off of?
Oh, just the back.
you
One of
need
us
the-
will
I
hold
was
it.
like, you
One of
guys-
us will hold it.
You guys ever been to Ross?
Ross?
Like
Yeah.
the store,
Yeah,
the department store.
Of course.
That's one of the craziest questions I've ever asked. I feel like. Have you ever been to Ross?
Absolutely.
I proved.
Hey, have you guys ever heard TJ Maxx?
Hey, you go to
That's
Big Lots?
crazy. I was in Ross and I just like something told me to turn to my right and I just saw the speed bag for like $6. I was like,
Steal.
I got an air pump.
They do have them there. It's
Dude,
so
they
weird.
got like boxing shit. I bought
Yeah.
fucking what are those jump ropes? I bought a thing of jump ropes.
Nice.
So I'm like, I'm gonna get fit. Bought that shit right when I moved in here. It's been mad long. I haven't touched those.
How long have you
motherfuckers.
been here?
It's probably been like 8-ish months,
Oh, dope.
roughly, maybe a little less. I'm bad with time. I'm so bad with time.
So did you come from like being on the streets to here? Or
From my car, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I broke up with my girl,
sick.
and then
R.I.P.
she had a place to go.
Damn. Was
I
she in
have
the
no.
car?
She has a way better car.
She's fucking dead, dude.
She has a way better car. I have no friends. All my friends are fucking scumbags. So they don't have like they're living with their girlfriend or fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Their PS5 is at
they're
the
like-
girl's house.
Yeah,
right?
so it's like, you know what's crazy though is one of the only, not the only person, but like the person I remember who hit me up was like Lord Lawrence. He was like,
What a great
I'm
guy.
gonna trade you my van for your Subaru. I was like, I literally responded with, "You're fucking psychotic." And he's like, I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, give me your Subaru, I'll give you my van. I'm like,
You could have been on your van life shit.
bro, I was like, no, you have kids.
True.
I'm drinking like a 40
wonder what
ounce
he
in the
was like-
back of my car right now.
I wonder what. I wonder what he was on to message you that.
He was just like, dude, it sucks that you're living in your car. I was like, yeah, it
Yeah.
does suck, but like, don't give me your van. And
He's
then
a
his
good guy.
his shit.
Great guy.
He goes, what's up with your car? And I was like, I feel like it might explode at some point. And he's like, my van might explode at some point. I was
Oh,
Equal
never
trade,
mind.
equal trade.
Yeah.
yeah. So I was like, no, don't give me your van. You have fucking kids.
It's like, bro, this
But
van might explode,
he
but
got
you'll have a house.
He got an even cooler van. So you know.
Yeah,
Pacific.
And I have a house, so I guess we're both winning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
What a
Guess it
come
doesn't-
up for both of you guys.
Pretty crazy, but
That's fucking sick, man.
yeah, man.
Do
I
you
was
f-
homeless for like 7 months.
I was
Yeah.
homeless
Just
for like
chilling.
a week, and fuck that.
A week is a lot. because you're like, the thing is, after the first week is fun. The first month was cool because I was like, yeah, I could do whatever the fuck I
You're
want.
couch surfing. You're having a blast.
Not
you're getting
even
fucked up.
Car.
Not even.
Car surfing.
I'm smoking dabs.
You're,
I'm just like,
you're smoking
I'm
dabs
like-
off Division.
yeah,
like,
I'm doing drugs. I just like, bro,
yeah.
not even Division, bro. I'm on fucking 82nd, and I just hear like so many gunshots, and there was a police raid next to my car
Bro.
once. All right, let me tell you the story.
Next to your house, you mean?
You
Next
know
to
you
my
can
house?
go to like Lake Oswego, right? You can just go to a park.
Bro, I'm
you
lazy.
you should have been in a tiger.
I'm a productive guy, and I want to be close to where things are, and I'm just
Fair,
like, I'm gonna sleep in the Planet Fitness parking lot.
Yeah.
'Cause
But
they won't-
at least you can go inside and take a shower.
That
too.
is where you go.
because
Yeah.
there's everybody else in the parking lot is sleeping in their car.
Yeah.
Too, so it's not that big of a deal.
It's a little
One
community.
night, I'm chilling. I'm literally playing Fallout New Vegas on my laptop.
Sick.
Dude.
10 o'clock.
You're living.
You're
Dude,
living.
I'm vibing so.
No rent? Fallout New Vegas?
I got this battery, bro. No, the rent was like $170. Car insurance,
Fuck.
family.
Yeah,
Come on
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Playing New Vegas. I'm like having a good time. I'm just murdering people. Just ta, 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 ta. And then outside the car, I hear. "Duh, duh, 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 duh." I'm like,
That's not the video game.
bro. I literally the first thought I had was like, I'm in New Vegas. That's the
Damn.
first thought I had. Look out the shit. Some like crackhead is like slowly running away. It was the funniest thing.
Slowly, really?
Dude,
He was
I was like, gunshots, run faster.
Yeah.
Just like limping. And then there was like a Land Rover just chilling. I was like, that looks like an expensive Land Rover. Nothing. Nobody screaming. Nothing happened. I think what happened is the dude, like she was trying to fuck with him and he just like fired off like a whole mag, just like scaring her.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. And I'm just happened to be there. I'm like, nah, I'm
Oh,
not
was a
fucking with
dude
this.
in a whip like next to you?
I think so. I
Yeah.
couldn't figure it out, but I
Yeah.
was like, a whole mag just got dumped pretty much. So literally right next to me. I'm out of here. Next night, I stayed at Walmart parking lot, which is another dope spot.
5
If you
stars.
if you ever
Walmart,
been
which one?
not the one that closed down, the other one.
Okay, got you.
There's like a Carl's Jr. right there. I'm pretty sure. Right next to Carl's Jr. I wake
On
up.
82nd? Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. That place is hot. That corner,
Bro,
that area is
it's so
fucking
hot.
gnarly.
And I stayed there all 7 months.
I can't believe you weren't like
wow.
stabbed. But you know what though? It's like
Who's
mixing.
gonna fuck with me?
Yeah, it's like
I'm,
mixing.
I look like a crazy person.
You do, yeah.
I have this.
and you were probably
resting bitch
gnarlier
face.
back then.
Not. It's survival. You don't want
Yeah.
to get shot or stabbed. So I'm just like whatever.
Do you have any protection? Like,
I had
Yeah,
a
you got
couple
gun
big
on you?
knives.
You got
have a
big
condom?
knife.
Dude, I
carry
didn't
it all?
have enough. I multiple times almost bought a gun. I'm still probably gonna buy a gun.
You should.
I
Everyone should
should've,
have
but
one.
that's all I thought about every single night.
You got your gun
Yeah.
on you, Max?
every single night,
Guns. Max's gun is sick.
bro. I fuck with guns.
It looks like a video
2A
game gun.
baby. Maybe that's why my algorithm is giving me Steven Crowder shit because I love guns.
guns rock.
But
Guns
guns
are
rule.
awesome.
But this is what I was gonna say. I wake up at 3 a.m. to fucking police sirens all around me. Like, get out of the fucking car! Get out of the fucking car! Get the fuck up!
You're like, okay.
I got weed everywhere, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Last night I almost got shot, and now the cops want to kill me.
Yeah.
And it literally everywhere is just lights. Like my whole car is illuminated. Right in front of my car in the other parking lot, there was a police standoff with some
shit.
people that ran from the cops, and it was some kids, some teenagers. And they were like screaming at him, get out of the fucking car with the intercom. I assumed I couldn't really see well, but I saw them all stanced up. I just assumed they had weapons drawn.
Yeah.
And the kids were like, I'm fucking doing it, I'm doing it. And they got the dog out there. The dog went and fucked somebody up.
Damn.
He was like laying there like next to like other minivans.
Just counting cheap.
You're like Fallout New Vegas in real life.
Literally, and I'm like,
Jesus.
fuck, this shit sucks.
Yeah.
I was like, I woke up.
Couple weeks later, you're
was
in this
like- I was
motherfucker.
like, this shit fucking sucks. I don't know what to say. This shit sucks.
So, how
Everything
did
else
you
was
come
kinda
here
fun.
like homeless? Is that like the span of time you've
No,
been
no,
out
no.
here? Okay.
I've
Okay, you've
had
been
a-
out here for a while.
Yeah, I've been in the Pacific Northwest for like 10 years.
Oh, okay. Where'd you live out before here?
Before moving here, I came from Colorado.
Dope. Whereabouts? Denver area?
Since Buena Vista is like right in the middle.
Oh, right in the middle.
Some
Okay.
random fucking small ass town,
Gotcha.
literally right in the middle. My dad used to sell fish internationally,
Sick.
so we could like move around a little bit. We pretty much went in.
You
like
guys
a
catch them
line.
yourselves?
Nah, he was the one that like called in the boats to like come in, and he was like the middleman or some shit.
Cool. He was like a distributor.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Like the farmer's almanac. He'll just be like, "Yep, you gotta be
You gotta,
here."
you gotta go right here.
True.
He was on like a video call. I remember just waking up and there's always faxes going.
Damn.
I'm just like,
Facts is.
Like,
Oh
shut
yeah.
the fuck up.
Yeah, that's allowed.
Like, get the fuck out of here. But after Colorado, we moved. We moved to Bend in
Oh, nice.
2014.
Sick.
You
Yeah.
look like a guy that would thrive there. I feel like.
I fucking
like,
hated it.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, fuck Bend.
You don't like Bend?
I bet you it's worse now.
Okay.
What do
yeah.
you not
so
like
what?
about
Yeah.
it?
What do you hate about
Have
it?
you guys ever been there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How often have you guys
Well,
been
here's
there?
the thing. I've
Do you guys
been-
drink beer there? Do you guys go ski there?
Well, I drink beer there. I've
You
drank
drink beer
beer
there.
there. Yeah.
Which is
I like
cool.
the Deschutes.
They got
brewer
okay.
There.
I'm not really a. This is all the pub beers. I fuck with pub beers.
They're delicious.
I'm not going out there to go drink.
or hike or
random-
do any
I
of
don't
that
give a
stuff.
Hiking's cool.
Mhm.
I was just on drugs and just being crazy. I didn't really do too much.
It
like,
can get crazy
outdoor
out there,
shit.
right? With like fucking
There's not
gnarly
shit to
drugs.
do. There's not shit to do.
You can
So,
go
yeah.
kayaking.
Yeah, I did all that. You can do that shit here.
He's like, that's like my back. The Deschutes River was his backyard, dude.
The old mill thing where you like ride in the river. That shit was cool. I fuck with it. It's cool, but maybe just because I like graduated high school there, it's like the people and like the people I knew. I dated this like rich girl with like rich parents, so I was
like Ben.
around like the shitty.
What a terrible place.
Yeah,
This-
darn.
Fucking shitty, dude.
There's nothing cool for
No,
me
but that's like
as,
your
as an
hometown.
artist.
That's like your hometown, right? So
Yeah.
that's like a thing,
I
right?
guess so.
Like,
What is
fuck my
what is a
hometown type
hometown
shit.
considered? My hometown's Tulsa, Oklahoma. What is a
Oh, good point. Yeah.
what is I guess where you like develop as like a teenager or as like a kid or
I feel like
a-
where you develop the most. I
Right.
don't think time really.
For sure.
Maybe.
It's
I don't know.
tricky.
I don't know.
You can claim where you're born, but yeah, I guess Ben is the hometown. It's just kind of I don't know. It's all right. Maybe if I went back and a little more lighter, I'm gonna go drink some beer and go like kayak specifically to do that. I'd like it more.
I have two.
I was doing a lot of
homies that-
acid and shit, and just like skating or running around, just like
Yeah.
I mean, you're
hitting
still
on,
in the right
trying to
place
hit
for
on
that.
girls and shit. It's still a place where yeah.
That's a great place. For
I think if
Yeah.
you
all
went
of that.
back as like a person,
Maybe I'm just a
that's-
hater. I
Well,
that's
no,
what
I
it
just
is.
think if you went back as like feeling a little bit more
Yeah.
fulfilled with
Give it a
yourself
couple
and
more
your life.
years. I'll probably
Yeah,
go back. and
like
it'll
if
be
you were a
chill.
little bit more fulfilled in the things you wanted to do in your life, I bet you'd go back and be like, I love it here. Actually,
There's a lot of freaky
Well,
shit out there. I think there's like ghosts and shit out there.
That'd be fucking sick.
I've seen a lot of shit.
We've been talking about trying to go on like a ghost hunt. Like, we're
Yo,
trying to do some paranormal
Straight
shit.
up. Yo.
I get pretty
Let's go.
scared easily. I don't know about him, but
I get spooked.
I
get spooked,
yeah.
but not super easily.
My
'cause
family's
I,
like really
be matching-
fucking like into that shit.
Oh,
so,
for sure.
Yeah,
We should absolutely go do that.
dude, that'd be kind of cool. Actually.
That would be the
Like a
hardest.
cro-
Because I could.
This
I
podcast
could,
crossover is getting crazy. Actually.
I could film it and then
Dude,
I'll
with
just
your camera, that'd be fucking
I'll just
sick,
be on the
actually.
back mic and then yeah, my fucking VHS camera has night vision.
Yeah,
Dude, Blair Witch Project
could-
all
it
over
could
again.
work.
Shout out to
Just
1998.
we'll drink like a 6-pack or something and just
We got it, dude. No, I'm not gonna hold you guys. I'll start crying. I'll be like, ah!
Bro, that'd be the best.
I get spooked so
That would
easily.
be the best.
Yeah, it would
That'd be
actually-
so sick.
That'd be so fucking funny. We got
Yeah,
we got to scope out spots because we've been looking at. We've obviously, we're shitting on content earlier, but we've been talking about like what kind of content to make, I guess, outside of the pod
That's just entertaining.
because we want to make it. We don't want to do like. We're not gonna start dancing. That's never gonna fucking
Yeah.
happen. Even though I am a great dancer.
Yo, the dancing thing. So like the totally off topic. I apologize.
No, we're rolling.
So this kind of you have to watch. I don't even know when you'll release that. So never mind. But we've been talking about hot midgets popping up on our shit.
that shit is one thing added to the checklist.
Yeah.
So
Maybe not hot midgets, but a lot of midgets.
there's like this
Little people, sorry.
hot midgets.
Hot
I don't
midgets.
know. I don't know what the terminology is.
It's
but
changed
I don't
so
think
many
do they
times.
care? I don't think
Well,
they care.
I don't know. People that aren't fucking midgets will tell you that they care. I've never heard nobody say. I don't know a midget.
I never had him. I've met some. Then they never told. I don't know if I definitely said
Whatever
midget
Wee
to 'em.
Man says is absolute. So
Oh,
True.
for sure.
yeah.
You say
and
midget?
He seems pretty chill with it.
Cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. What
so
are you gonna say?
you know like the hot girl shit on the internet to do is
The
to,
psyop.
the psyop, like all the jiggle, like the super
Yeah.
got to make myself jiggle really
Yeah.
hard
And they
thing.
extort their face a little bit in like weird directions.
Dude, but the jiggle specifically.
Okay.
I've noticed that these hot midgets are trying to do like the hardcore jiggle thing, but they're so like
There's not enough of them.
stubby and
Yeah.
like rigid that they can't fucking do it,
It
dude.
looks like they have like a seizure or something.
Yeah, they're like Dude.
You like what you see, Daddy?
Oh my god.
You like what you see?
Do you think they're self-aware when they're doing that? Do you think people are self-aware enough to like understand the videos they're making on the internet?
Yes, 100%. I think the people that
I think there's a lot of people that don't.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You can kind of tell.
But I think the
feel
people who are most successful are the ones that are more self-aware because they know what they're doing and what audience they're pandering to.
Yeah.
You know? Like there's a whole thing on Twitch right now. I
Cut
don't know if
that
you guys
out, by
seen
the
it.
way. You can cut that out.
No, I'm keeping that
We
shit.
gotta keep that midget shit in. We keeping all this in. Fuck
Hell
it.
yeah.
But no, the whole there's a whole thing with Twitch right now. I don't know if you guys seen it, but like that whole platform is burnt now because now they got like
burnt.
now they got chicks on there that are going on and they're not naked. Okay,
The
they're not
hot
naked,
tub
but
streamer?
it looks even worse. They got chicks on there now that just have like the censorship bars over their shit, and that's how they're streaming.
Sick.
And it's like,
Who the fuck allows like?
I agree,
like, like.
but the the average age of like a normal Twitch viewer is probably like fucking 11.
See, we're starting to get
Of
into
12.
the pendulum swing of like conservatism.
But if- bro-
because I can tell you're pissed off about this.
Oh me?
And I'm
yeah. No, you're the two sides of the pendulum right now.
Man,
You're
that's
going
crazy.
evangelist
Steven
on us,
Crowder.
brother.
I'm
We got
feeling
Steven
called out
Crowder,
right now.
and we got the voice of the people.
Honestly, hey, I'm just projecting.
No, but
I think that's a projection.
but it is weird. It's interesting to see like how these platforms have these loopholes where they do allow
It's horrifying.
sexualization to become the norm.
Because normal people are trying to do cool, funny, original shit, and they can't because they're
Yeah, they're being stifled
there's
by
less
these.
clothes, or there's
Yeah.
like fucking. Oh, that's crazy. Less clothes, or like I don't know, paraphernalia, or fucking whatever. There's all sorts of shit.
Did the battery die?
It's not a battery. I don't know. Maybe my thing just exploded.
That is the worst part about social media.
Doesn't matter.
I feel like
We're doing it raw, dude.
It's raw dog. We're an hour in anyway, so.
We're doing it live.
fuck it.
What were you
what you
saying
gonna
about
say?
social
Fucking
media?
thing sucks.
I broke it.
Fuck, what was I saying?
We
Social
bro-
media is the
Yeah,
shit
you
that they
said
push.
The worst thing.
The
about social
agenda
media.
that you guys were talking about earlier. The like.
Dude,
The
I
New
totally
World
lost
Order.
it.
Did
Fuck.
you lose it?
Okay, how about this?
Sorry.
Maybe we can end off on this unless you guys have anything to promote or anything. But you ever seen the PSYOP military girl? Do you know what I'm talking about?
The one-
This
the one
super
from-
hot girl that's like joined the military and she has like she's just like posing with bazookas and her tits are out. And everybody in the comments is like, "Stand your ground! Don't fall into this. This is a PSYOP, boys."
I've seen
Every single post, and it pops up so much. It's just like, well, maybe just because it's a hot girl, but like, why are you giving? Like, I
Yeah.
don't want to join the fucking army.
Well, I've seen those type of posts for Israel, like the IDF.
Yeah.
They
You
post,
saw
like-
an IDF post where they're like trying to get people.
Yeah, they get like these hot chicks and they're doing like TikTok
Well,
dances and they're like,
Masters of PSYOP. I'll just say.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like,
they've,
damn,
they've,
there it is.
They've been known to be masters of PSYOP.
Yeah.
But their shit's real because they forced their population.
To go do a year.
Yeah, so
at
you
18.
there are babes in the army.
They're
because
hot
you
as
have
fuck.
to be.
You have to be.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
have
like
to
you,
be.
yeah.
That's
Just by
crazy.
statistics, like it's like this makes sense that
And then they push all the hot people to like lead like the what is it, the birthright?
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
all the hot like
the
army-
propaganda machine keeps
exactly.
spinning, and
Oh, because dudes are horny and they're just they
Yeah.
want.
yeah,
want a
especially
bigger
over here,
population.
especially,
They're
especially
growing.
motherfuckers over here. You know, you got like a fucking 13, 14-year-old fucking Jewish kid who's, you know, horny as shit, and then you see some hot ass Israeli babe talking about come do the birthright. I'll fucking do it right now. You know,
L'chaim.
L'chaim,
and then
and it's like fuck
they're
yeah,
like,
I'm gonna do
shalom,
it.
brother.
Yeah,
I'm out.
for real, it's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
I will spin my dreidel in your pussy.
But no,
Fuck.
we don't. The only thing we don't really have anything to promote. You know what? Actually, I'll talk about it off camera. But we don't really have anything to promote. Oh wait, no, do we?
I think Lawrence is throwing a show and he's doing it for Opal Royalty.
I just saw that earlier.
Literally, what I was gonna ask after
Yeah.
this. What's that about? We don't even know.
I don't
We
know.
don't even know.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
out
what's
of the,
that about, Max? Huh? You know?
I guess I'm not in.
Who
Opal
put was that?
Royalty.
Was that?
we're out of the loop.
Whoa.
We're out of the loop.
no,
Is
no,
that
no, no.
B? No. Was it on the Opal Royalty page?
Yeah, they
Okay.
were. He was trying to figure out. I think it was Lawrence because he was texting me and Nate for like the password and shit, and we could do. None of us could figure it out.
That's classic.
Yeah, and then he like changed all the shit today. It looks cool. Whatever, it looks like some
No, I
old
didn't even
English
look.
shit.
I hate Instagram.
It's horrible.
Instagram fucking sucks.
It really
man.
makes
Instagram's
me
like
hate
the
myself.
worst platform, and it sucks because that's like the platform we use the most to push our product.
So many
But
hot
everywhere-
midges, and I can't
because
even.
Yeah, 'cause there's
'cause
so many hot
everywhere
fucking midgets
else,
out there.
you
and we're
can't-
trying to see what we're
you
trying to fuck
can't-
on them.
You can't do it anywhere else.
Yeah, it's
Twitter's burnt.
Yeah.
That's people
Twitter
just-
is
That's people just
burnt.
saying the most dumbest shit. Like
That's rage bait central.
and like that is, and then TikTok. Nobody like if you don't want to use TikTok,
I'm
then
almost 30. Like
that's what I'm
you know,
saying.
If
Like
you're
I don't give a
12 years
fuck.
old.
Yeah.
But it does bring people in. So if you're
Yeah.
willing to do that, if you want to sell your soul to the machine, you can do that. Well, Twitch is burnt.
Yeah.
Like YouTube is one of the only other ones, but like it's so hard to get found through YouTube.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible nowadays.
Yeah, you have to use Instagram and you have to do the stupid little thing. So
The
maybe
multi-platform situation, like you have to build it.
maybe
on
they're all in cahoots. All the tech media companies are in cahoots, being like, oh, if you want to do this thing, you have to do these TikToks, and then like you can upload them to YouTube or upload them to Instagram. Like they all work. They're all the same thing,
It's like
but they all work kind of different.
all the companies funnel up into
Yeah,
like
trickle down
the
economics.
three
Yeah.
main companies that
Mhm.
own everything. It's
It's the
probably
new
just,
world order.
It's
That's-
probably just the one company that's like, all right, Twitter,
It's like Viacom
you
or some
suck for a
shit.
second, right? Like exactly.
BlackRock.
But yeah, that shit.
the coffee place.
For the longest time, I was like, why are all of these conspiracies about conspiracies?
place. But no, it's actually like a private military, like
So gnarly.
industrial company.
Yeah.
Halliburton and
That
like
shit's
Yeah.
Boeing. That's one thing about Seattle. It's like Boeing makes. They don't make bombs, but they make other things.
Dude,
They help other people.
I believe
They
that.
scratch backs.
I believe that.
Yeah.
100%.
I went up to Seattle to go see Meshuggah. Not
Oh,
too long
fire.
ago. It was
Heavy.
It was very cool.
That's sick, dude.
It's
You're a
super
cool.
neat.
You're a cool dude.
I like
coolest.
rock music, and rock music rocks. But the whole time out on the street, it was just like this weird protest. They were protesting Starbucks and Boeing at the
Oh.
same time.
Because they're both doing like union shit or some shit.
I think
Yeah,
it had to do with
Israeli?
Palestine.
Is it
Yeah.
is Palestine
Oh, okay.
Israeli?
Yeah, that makes more
Support-
sense.
yeah.
You know what? Actually, now that I bring
both,
it up,
both are plausible, honestly.
I think
Yeah.
it was the conflict or whatever. I've seen and I've been in a few protests.
Yeah.
Why do they always have the most annoying person on that microphone?
Oh my god, dude.
You know why?
You just.
You know
Yeah,
why?
I was about to say.
You know why? Because fucking dude, the masses like listen to annoying people.
I want to
Like-
take
No,
that
but,
thing
like-
and smash it into a brick wall.
But literally, like their voice and like they don't know how to use a microphone.
Yeah.
So I apologize for anyone listening, but they're like, you know, and like
The Gaza Strip. The Gaza Strip from the land to the sea. Palestine will be free.
except their voice is annoying. So it's like,
Yeah, it's some like
It's literally, it's just like
it's like some evergreen student or like some PS,
Yeah,
PSU.
dude.
And the problem is-
it's some liberal arts fucking. It's some frail liberal
Or
arts
it's like
student.
a pixie cut.
Oh,
Dude.
dude, you're describing my fucking my nightmares right now.
Your
dude.
wet
My
dream,
sleep
dog.
paralysis demon. Oh, Jesus Christ.
the problem is they're like right, they're correct.
Yeah.
but they're so
It's a
fucking annoying.
delivery.
It's like
of
you
it.
couldn't put someone else up there that's less
Yeah.
annoying
Yeah.
and less fucking
Yeah.
cringy. Like,
Because the protest that I was in the last time I was in, it was the same shit. I was like, every time they fucking talked, I was like, I want to run up there and destroy that thing. I want to shoot it with the.
I'm a cop
fucking-
now.
yeah, we're cops.
I can't stand for this anymore.
I love AR-15s. It's just
Yeah.
like, just destroy the fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
hear ya.
fucking annoying because it's like we're all trying to do a good thing here,
exactly.
and this fucking asshole
Yeah.
is just screaming.
What does that say about
it's
it?
a very
Squeaking.
serious topic. We shouldn't have someone that sounds like a whining child.
This is the thing about.
You need an eloquent fucking.
Maybe this is the thing the right got right is like the strong leaders. You need strong leaders. You need like the
Yeah.
dude in the front who has the confidence and the balls to like scream into the microphone properly and like be the voice instead of some like person who's doing it for like like a personal gain thing.
It's they're writing a dissertation for
You
the
know,
liberal
you-
arts college. Shit, it's
no
like
justice, no peace,
No,
no
we-
racist,
we-
police.
You're using that microphone correctly.
You
You've
like
got
that?
a
You like
good
that?
voice.
I have
it
been
might be
just-
you,
dude.
Might be you.
Sometimes I just like dissociate during this, and I just like put it against my mouth.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and then I'm like, wait a minute.
That's
It's like there's no way the camera can see me. Just
dude. It could be you, like the one leading the masses right now, man.
Man, it
Like,
really-
that could have been you. Like,
this is the divide that the conspiracies we're talking about. You're trying to push me towards. You're trying to radicalize me in a certain direction.
dude,
This is what politics.
you're
are
already
for.
radicalized, brother. You
No,
just don't know it yet.
Psyop, brother.
Bro, you're trying to psyop me, but how about this? I've been trying to psyop you the whole time.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Who knows if this
You
is
can't
going to go
psyop,
on?
Brother, we're psyop to the death of us.
Kimi psyop.
the Kimi psyop, dude.
I am psychological warfare,
We're
brother.
playing chess. You're playing Chinese checkers, all right?
Nobody, dude, nobody knew what that word was until like last year.
I feel like in the last 6 months it's been fucking
And
everywhere.
I've been using it so much because it's so true.
It is.
Everything is a psyop.
Everything is,
Everything.
really.
And it-
Literally.
Is
And
that
it works.
the point?
It
Because
honestly
like,
works.
it drives a man crazy. This
Yeah.
is what the fine arts have always like talked about. It's like the psyop.
Everything has a meaning or a purpose, and
But it doesn't.
Nothing does, because nothing's real.
The psyop is the people trying to make the meaning out of the stupid fucking dumb thing. Trying to it's
The psyop is all that ass on no legs, brother.
Oh, the psyop is all the trans porn I'm watching.
exactly.
How's that going, by the way?
Dude, it's fucking dope. Honestly, there's like
You've been
two.
enjoying it?
There's like two main like popular chicks on there that I be peeping, and
And they have wieners?
dude, they do. They
See,
do. This is how I know. This is how it's like changed me, because I always for the life of me was always like, there's no way, you know. But then I'm like peeping it, and I'm like,
You're really progressive,
fuck,
dude.
dude. Maybe that's what I'm
wild.
saying. I'm woke as
For
fuck.
real.
People
I don't know-
realize what's going on here.
I don't know why that lady left. That's
Dude,
crazy.
she hates to see
was
change
me.
and
It was real.
realization.
Because that's the thing.
It was
they
nice.
hate to see the change.
They hate to see
They
it.
like
They're
to-
scared of it.
They want to scream for the change, but when the change happens, nobody wants to be there.
No one wants to be there to witness
Nobody
it.
wants to stand up for the actual change that's happening.
Literally,
That's
I'm
crazy.
fucking down on my knees, fucking
That's
slurping it up.
crazy.
That's wild.
That was crazy. I said that.
That's crazy.
That came out of my mouth.
Yeah, man, that was a little
That,
too
that
natural.
was a lot. That was a lot. That was
That was a
a
little
lot.
too natural.
Yeah. Damn, that was.
Damn.
No, no, I mean, I've been hella drunk.
You see, we all collectively drank one beer this episode. We're so faded.
Bro.
No,
We
I
gotta
took
get
2
you a
shots.
train
This has been so
shouty.
fucking fun, dude.
This is great, right?
Yeah,
Holy
this
shit.
is awesome.
I feel like every time I go to record, I want to record 2 hours and do like one Patreon, one regular episode. But every time I get to an hour, I feel so deflated. But maybe that's just like the certain guest, you know, you're trying to like fit it into this like ingestible chunk. But like the kickback shit, it's cool because you guys could just, if you wanted to, you could just go for 3 hours.
We've
Right?
done it. We've
But
been
would,
close.
We're recently
would you
doing
cut
that.
them up into 3 episodes?
No, we would probably keep it on.
In one episode.
We would if we
That shit's
if,
fire.
if
That's
we
some Joe
went
Rogan
through,
shit.
If we went through 3 hours, it would
We're
get
Joe
cut to
Rogan.
like 2.5.
Yeah, you're
maybe.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, it
I'm
would-
basically young
Who's the
Jamie.
Who's are you the Jamie?
Well, actually, that's
No.
Bubba.
That's Bubba.
Oh, for sure.
So Bubba produces us now, and we're working out. We've been working out a lot of kinks and shit like that. And we've, like I said, we've got like 3 episodes ready to drop.
We got a red camera now.
We've got a
Oh,
insane.
because it's Bubba.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Bubba has the red
Well,
camera.
with our Patreon money.
And you know what, dude? I'll
okay.
talk to you about this. We'll talk to you about this now very lightly. We don't care if you keep it in, or maybe we do. But we're working on a movie.
Bro, that's
we're
fire.
working on a movie. Me and Max are gonna write it. We're in the early stages of
Nice.
writing it right now. And Bubba's, it's a short film, like 15
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, that's fire.
And yeah, we're gonna me and Max and I definitely are looking to release it next year for sure.
That's fire.
And that's like that's kind of our goals right now with it. So yeah, we've been doing it. You know, outside the podcast and shit, we're just constantly trying to think of shit. You know, and the thing is, like, the podcast is so fun to us.
Yeah.
We want to kind of keep it there.
Oh, for sure.
Like just it being giggly
and then you can
and
express
fun and
some
like,
other things
Yeah.
in
Exactly.
a different way.
It can
Exactly,
be goobers here, but then, you know, if, like,
If you want something a little bit more produced, then you can do something else, like a short film. And I think
Exactly.
that's great.
Yeah,
for
we
that.
have the
And we
skill
can be
set
more
and the
serious.
people
For
around
sure.
us to do
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
I started doing film shit. I started all this in middle school doing short films.
Dope.
So
Dope.
like that was my original swagger, and then I went to skate films, and then I
Fire.
went to like music videos, which is like a natural
That's
progression.
a natural progression.
But now
really.
I'm like,
especially hardcore scene.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's my shit. I think
Yeah, I've been seeing
that's
you out
my
there.
pocket.
Yeah.
But like short films is cool. I've always wanted to do short films, but I'm not like a writer. Like I get these like weird ideas sometimes, but I'm more of like a technical like
Word.
filming. I want
Behind
to
the
film
camera
it, or I
guy.
want to edit, or I
Yeah.
want to like direct, or like
Still part of the team.
do something. It's like
It's
I
so
never
insanely
really
important.
have the ideas. I feel like other people are more creative like that.
Well, that's why teams are so good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's why you can't do it
Max
alone.
and I, like, we wouldn't be able to do half the things we enjoy doing on the kickback without Bubba.
Yeah.
You know, and then vice versa.
Were you editing before Bubba? Like,
Yeah.
You were doing the editing?
Yeah, I do all the editing.
Yeah.
Now, like, I literally, all the reels, everything that's on the list, I do.
Those reels are sick. Do you use
Thanks.
AI?
No.
No,
I
you
do it
just
all
edit it?
by him. I have a template, and I just
Nice.
load it up into Premiere.
That's fire.
Yeah, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But we, you know, that's the beauty of having a team. You know, for you, it's like you're crushing it solo dolo. You are the team.
It's just taking
So
longer.
it
It's
takes
taking way longer.
Yeah, but that's the work. You know, that's
Yeah.
really the work. Because not only like do you have this, but you have like a full-time job and a
Yeah.
life you have to
Right.
live, right? So it's fucking
sure.
really insane. Us, we can we can disperse the like labor
And jerk off
between
a little
us.
bit and
Yeah,
just do
you
whatever.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not too bad. Like
That's cool.
I might do all the editing, but Bubba does all the filming and the sound stuff. You know, Max
Yeah.
crushes it. He's
Yeah, I've been jerking off a lot lately.
But that's like we're trying to get to the point where we don't do any of that stuff. You know,
For
we
sure.
just show up.
Yeah.
And then even on the back end editing stuff, I don't even want to edit anymore. Honestly, we're like, I'm personally looking to fucking find someone that will just be a fan of the show and just do it for us for a very low
It's hard.
price.
It's
Yeah,
hard. I
it's
tried to do that
insanely
podcast with
time-consuming.
Vince, my homie Vince. We did Endgame. We did like 20 episodes. And they say podcasts fail after 20. Like if you can get past 20
I think
episodes.
20 is the mark, right?
Yeah, and that makes sense because we stopped at 20. But his car's fucked up. He doesn't want to come here. I used to do it at his house, and then I got this place, and then we did it over here. But then it's just like we both are crazy people.
Yeah.
So it's just like
That's how it goes
sometimes. If you can find that pocket, it's nice.
Dude,
You can
yeah.
find that, you know.
And we've
that other
definitely
person.
found that, and we're lucky. We're
That's super
we're
fire.
very
Yeah,
fortunate.
no, that's cool.
Yeah, we're very fortunate because we see we just see how hard it is to do everything by yourself, and we know what that feels like, and it's fucking like it really is like debilitating,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So it's like we're just so. I couldn't be happier about like where we are as far as like
Yeah.
what we're creating. So I'm thankful for that, and you know. You're crushing it too, man, for how much you can do, you know?
Thank you,
like,
bro.
Truly. I watched all the podcasts that you've had up since we've been talking and shit,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
back and forth the last few months. And I'm definitely impressed. You
Hell
know
yeah.
what I mean?
I appreciate
For sure.
that, bro.
And you should definitely be impressed with yourself.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Impressed. I don't know if that's the word for it.
Yeah. At least
It's
at least give yourself a little room.
It's something.
Yeah, at least give yourself a little room, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Not be too critical.
For
yeah.
sure. That's what it is. That's the key to it. Because just like you said earlier, literally everything I do, not art, but literally everything I do, I think is the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, what the fuck? Why am I doing this? And then, but I still do it. So like sometimes it doesn't work out all the way because you're just like caught in that thing. Literally everything. So yeah, if you just give yourself some room to like think and breathe a little bit, it's like, oh yeah, this shit's actually pretty
Step
sweet.
back and give yourself some
Like,
grace.
this shit's pretty sweet. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
just
very
like-
important.
It's like, oh, this
it's
shit is
like,
sick, actually.
I'm thinking about rent every minute of every day.
Yeah.
So like,
Guys, everyone should be, right? It's fucking
so it's
crazy.
just like, yeah, a
choice.
little bit of room. Gratitude is what you need to give.
For sure.
Yeah,
For
because
sure.
it only makes everything sweeter.
100%.
It makes it so much sweeter.
Gratitude?
100%.
Yeah. If you're just like, oh man, fuck, this shit's cool.
Yeah.
I'm tripping. This shit's cool, and then it's
True.
just like it just
So
makes it-
hard sometimes.
It's
though.
the it's the
so
hardest.
hard.
It's the hardest.
You get wrapped up in your own head and,
Oh,
and
for
your,
sure.
your bubble, you know?
Ego gets in because it's all
Yeah.
survival.
Seeing hot bitches on Instagram.
Oh, for sure. You're like,
I can't.
this is what I'm doing this for.
Yeah.
God damn it,
They should be fucking on me.
man.
They should be fucking on
One
me.
day, one day.
Have you seen that full baby alien or whatever?
It sounds familiar.
Have you seen this dude? I think his name's Baby Alien. Me and Pace were talking about it, but he's like this very tiny. I want to say handicap, mentally Indian man, and he's
He's
small.
mentally
Heavens.
Indian?
That's what he identifies as. But no, fucking no. But he's this Indian man, and he looks a bit I don't know, man.
Is this the dude in
I'll
like the van? He's
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, he's in these van videos. So this tiny, ugly Indian
mentally
man
Indian man
is mentally Indian man is like in these these bang bus videos. Okay, so they're
Like actual bang bus.
Yeah, bro, and they're putting him, and this is where like it gets a little too much for me because I'm like, well, they're just doing this to like demean this man.
Oh, that's why anybody's
But they're like
doing it.
they're like letting him like, bang these shit.
Does he fuck on camera?
Yes.
Really?
They fuck on camera, dude.
I didn't know that.
You found this on the hub, or you found this on?
No, I
Instagram?
found this on Twitter and shit.
Oh,
and then,
on Twitter.
And then it's behind a paywall, obviously.
Fuck.
But yeah, they're like fuck. They like fuck. And dude, this is
that's extortion.
And I'm gonna be real with you. This dude looks like a little boy. So
he's
that's
like
that's the problem with porn.
You ever see Eastbound and Down?
Dude, Eastbound and Down's so good.
Okay, you
I
know
fucking
Kenny
love
Rogers.
you, Kenny Powers.
you know
Powers,
like the original sidekick in the Mexico.
I didn't get.
I
I
didn't
get
get
to the Mexico
Oh,
part.
Oh, okay.
That's what he looks like. Yeah, the character he's talking
Damn.
the new Oompa Loompa, not the newest one.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
I think that's the same actor from Johnny Depp's Oompa Loompa.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He looks like that.
We'd
dude.
have to go
Okay.
tap into, but yeah, he does look
Damn.
like it. He's so gnarly, and like this isn't like to shit on him, but it's like to shit on the whole like concept of it because they're only like doing this for the content.
Oh, for sure.
And they're allowing this all to happen because it's like, whoa, look at this fucking crazy ugly dude with all these hot chicks,
Yeah,
and it's like
banging.
that's so demeaning to both parties.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think so it's
Oh,
like
for sure.
For sure. I definitely,
horrible.
don't get me wrong, like I'm a man and like I watch porn, you know what I mean? It's whatever. We jerk off. It's not a big deal. We're adults. But like when you take a look at like what porn has done to the mentality of young men.
You start watching which porns are the popular one, you're like,
Dude.
well, I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure I'm into that one. But,
Yeah, like,
but
why
it's
is this on the front page?
and it's like it's fried young men's brains. You know
I wonder
what
what
I'm
the
saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wonder what the ethics are behind that guy's situation about Baby Alien, because it's kind of like a Forrest Gump Jenny situation. Like,
Is he getting paid?
What a great example, actually.
Is he getting
What a
paid?
great example. I mean, I would hope he's getting paid in ways I think he's fine
You
with.
would
actually,
hope that
yeah,
he would get
he
paid.
paid her his virginity, I believe.
Yeah, dude. And he like talks about like eating them out and shit afterwards. And this is like literally all in a van.
And dude,
is
he's
so
like
weird.
he's got like kind of a
You've seen it?
I haven't seen.
perused?
I wish I have
You
seen.
got sent a link?
I want to see the real link,
Oh,
but
okay.
I've only
You
seen
saw a
like the
GIF?
interview shit.
Oh,
We
okay.
see the before and the after.
And
basically.
he's kind of got like a I don't know what you call it, like a urban accent. That's so racist. But
That doesn't matter. That's the most racist thing said on this podcast so far.
Really? That's the most racist?
he's got a.
I've kept it pretty tame.
How can I make this worse? He's got a black scent.
Black
scent.
Oh, that's for sure
He
worse.
does. And he wears
But-
like chains and shit.
Yeah, he's
and it's
like, yo, that's the
Best pussy I ever had.
Oh my god.
That's how he sounds.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
it's
he sounds like this.
He's
That's
kind of a
horrible.
legend.
He
but-
sounds.
He
I'm not
sounds
kidding.
like-
He sounds like Dobby from Harry Potter. Like fucking.
I would.
Master's giving me the sweet poon. Baby alien is free.
Yo, Baby Alien. I'm on
Keep
his side
this
now.
in.
All right, I might have to Google this motherfucker just to peep.
He's
but
crazy. He's
But, you
crazy.
know,
I think he
sucks.
got arrested.
For what? Crushing too much puss.
Probably.
Crushing too. Before we end it, I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show.
Oh,
you
show me.
real quick.
I just want to.
before
I need
we
to
end
see who this is. That's crazy.
That's his name, right? Baby Alien.
I have no idea.
The exploitation of mentally challenged people on the internet is pretty crazy.
That's
in
what I'm saying. That's
2023.
kind of where I'm getting at. This way. Like.
That motherfucker.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
That motherfucker,
That's his
bro.
name.
Yeah.
I know
They
that
call him
fool.
Baby Alien. I don't
He
know,
was-
but
he did
obviously
a
that's not his
porn?
name.
Apparently
Yeah.
so.
He's done a few of them.
We
at this
gotta
point.
get that link. As a collective, as a community,
Bro,
we got.
I was not expecting that guy. I know that.
Yeah, it's
I've
crazy.
seen that motherfucker. And he was like, "Yeah, motherfucker."
Yeah.
There was like a video of him. He's like, and I'm like, "What is going on? Why are they filming this guy just talking? Just like it's
Now
all
they're filming him
content,
fucking.
brother.
Would you ever live in a content house? This
Oh,
would be
yes.
the last thing. Wouldn't it?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
If they paid me, oh god, we'd crush a content house.
What
I'd love
company
it.
would you not agree to?
Starbucks or Boeing?
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know.
Halliburton.
You heard it here.
Black Rock Coffee.
It's funny because I genuinely love guns, so it's like
What about it? You're afraid that the advertisers will see your guns behind your, like you have a wall of guns.
I'm
and
probably
you're on
not bringing guns to a creator
stream.
house.
You're on a stream.
Yeah, I'm saying
I would.
it was more of a joke of like
You can't.
They wouldn't
bring
like
those.
you.
Publicly I can't be all for like the military industrial complex, but and
I see what you're saying.
but it is a joke because I
Guns in America are anti-military industrial
that's
complex.
what
Yeah,
I'm.
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
say that.
truly
You
That's
know?
more libertarian.
True,
Like,
yeah.
I don't leave me the fuck alone. I don't know.
But
Come and take
dude,
'em.
My dream.
Come and take
My
'em.
dream when I was a teenager was to get on the Real World, like the
Really?
reality show. Yeah,
I feel like you do pretty good.
I
in
would
the real
crush.
world.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
crush
That's
in
kinda,
reality
I
settings.
feel like that's kind of your zone.
Yeah, I would crush in
Yeah.
reality TV settings. That's why it's like content house. Yeah, put me
Yeah.
in there. Like I'd love it.
Okay.
You'd
I'm
kill
thinking
American
more
Idol.
like a Twitch streamer house. Compare. Okay. Yeah.
That would be less tolerable, but I would do it.
Yeah. That one's. I guess the content house. You're thinking like a.
I'm thinking about like
like a
TikTok
real
concert
world-
tent. Oh yeah, like
like
yeah,
a real
yeah.
world. I guess there's
But
a
if
couple
you're
different
thinking- if
content.
you're
That was the
talking about-
original content house.
Yeah,
It's the
literally.
real world house.
If you're talking
or Big
about
Brother or
Twitch
some
shit, if you're talking about Twitch shit, like I personally
like Kaisenet, where
I
everybody's in
fucking-
like a big
dude,
mansion.
Those guys, bro. Listen, I think all those fools are annoying. Like I think streamers are annoying unless you're good at playing video games,
Yeah.
or like you
they're
do
just
cool
like
shit.
screaming like 12-year-olds.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Are you
Yeah.
a pedophile?
Right.
It's like
Oh,
why
oh.
are you like
True,
why,
though.
why are you-
Spider-Man Elsa type
why are
shit.
you Elsa Gate?
Elsa, okay.
You know about that?
Wait
I
a
didn't know that
minute.
had official name.
Wait a
but
minute.
I-
What are we talking
Oh,
about here? What's Elsa
man.
Gate?
Do I have to lay the law down?
How
All
long
right.
is this going?
We're at an hour and a half. This will be actually the last thing I'll say.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe.
Elsa Gate is this thing in YouTube in like around 2016 where the YouTube Kids thing had a loophole where these pages were making these like really fucked up videos and they're using people like Elsa from Frozen, Spider-Man, motherfucking Hulk, all these like random IPs in one video, and they just like create these weird scenarios where they're like fucking each other or like killing each other. There's a bunch of blood.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to, like, when you give your kid an iPad and you put on like
A kid playlist. or whatever.
unboxing playlist, yes. At the end of that playlist, it goes on to like a automation thing, and there's like these certain pockets you can hit where it shows you all this fucked up content that looks like it's kid content, where they can rake in a bunch of money, and they're also are probably pedophiles because they're
Yeah.
like doing all this weird like sexual seductive. So YouTube had a crackdown on it. It still kind of happens. There's like Elsagate 2.0.
I don't like that.
That's disgusting.
But that's some real shit. So
That's crazy.
anytime I see Elsa, I think it's like, oh, there's something
Right.
fishy going on
Yeah.
here.
Now you're like scarred by it. You're like,
Yeah,
and now,
it's
now
like-
we can't. You can't
Well,
just enjoy
it's
the
like
character
I've been
by itself.
chronically online since I was like
True.
9 years old.
I
So
feel
it's just
you.
like I don't know what the fuck. I can't help myself. I'm fucking. My brain seems fried at this point, staring at all this fucking screens.
Seen some fucked up shit.
Jesus
on those
fucking
screens.
Christ! I want to not do that,
Yeah.
but
Should move to Ben. Go
which
kayaking.
that's dude. The unfortunate thing,
This
life
is the new
happens.
Quag.
Life happens in circles. That's probably where I'm going to end up. I'm just going to be like, I fucking hate everything. I'm going to get a bunch of guns. I'm going to get a dog.
That's
And
life.
Just fucking drink beer and just scream at the sky at God when I'm, sitting on the
Aliens.
front porch.
I love that, brother. I
You-
love that for you.
You believe in aliens?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think
100%.
You know,
Fire.
I don't even necessarily care if there's like if aliens have been here, whatever. It's just
I just don't care.
I don't give a fuck. It's
Yeah.
just to say that there's no aliens anywhere else. I'm gonna say you're retarded.
He said it!
I said it.
He said it! Oh, it looks like cool. It looks like, an hour and a half. The camera turned off, so this last section won't be us. But
That's Edge.
that's
Fine,
sick. It
Edge.
took us an hour and a half for you to say. That's so sick. that's sick.
That's it. And
Well, okay, we'll end it there since the camera turned off. I'm Quag Main, say May, hey Main, Quag Main, the one and only.
Yes, sir.
I'm the host. Go subscribe to the Patreon.
yes, sir.
Go subscribe to the YouTube page. Go follow the Instagram page. You can follow me at Quag Main only on Instagram. Just follow that. Yeah, if you want to donate, there's like links and shit. Just go click the links. If you want a T-shirt, fuck you. I only have a couple. So you're not getting a t-shirt right now.
Do it or go kill yourself.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
But yeah, take it away, boys. What's your ats? Where can people find you? Do you have an email? Do you have a LinkedIn?
I am the Sultan of Silliness, the one and only King Kimi here. You can find me at KingXKimi on Instagram. More importantly, go follow our podcast, Kimi'Skickback, on IG. To my left, the one, the only. I'll let him introduce himself.
The Jarl. Claymore. Leopold Claymore.
Big up.
Hanks.
Are you Chain Hanks?
I'm Chet Hanks.
Big up.
Welcome to Jamrock.
What's it? Welcome to every time check Hanks. Come on, that's what I do.
Ride the Max.
Which is like one
On
of the best
Instagram.
Instagram names.
Thank you. Thank you.
Only Portland people know.
And thank you
Why
so
wouldn't
much
they?
for having us on.
Yeah,
man.
thanks, boys. This
Real
was
good.
great.
This is great.
We'll have a part 2 very soon.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
sure. I
You gotta
have.
come on ours.
Oh, well, I'll come on yours.
Yeah.
And we'll talk some shit. We'll do the same exact thing.
Dude, happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, brother.
Yes.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shout out Israel.
Yeah.
We'll do a part 2. I'm sure people will love this.
Yeah, this is fun.
This is great.
Yeah,
This
this
has
is
been
really
this has been fun.
Did you have fun?
I had a great
We had
time.
I had a blast.
This is a blast. I want to do more, but my energy. I probably need to eat something
I gotta eat something.
and smoke
No,
some
I get it.
weed.
Do you have like a low social battery?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I was at work all day for like 8 hours. I'm just like tired of
Yeah.
people.
True. I feel
But you know, you guys are
thank
the
you so much
homies.
for
So
having
yeah,
us
no,
out
thank you guys for tuning in. Like, subscribe, all that shit, and suck my balls.
Suck it.